that?
That's not good music. All right, let's try this. Oh God, no. How about this? It's like church music. Stuff you hear in the church videos.
It's flowers.
All right. Enough of that. Let me put it back on Doomkicker. All right,
Yeah.
welcome everybody to Doomkicker. It's not really a launch party. They did the launch party this morning
Yeah.
over on Mr. Douglas Tenapple's channel because our dear friend Elliot Fernandez is still in YouTube jail. Elliot Fernandez, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Brother, you know where I'm at?
Where are you at? Oh, where are you at? Let's do a refresh just before we start.
Yeah.
We are at $10,140 in 4.5 hours. You know, that's really not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all.
I neglected to put the $1 million tier in there, so I gotta live with it.
You know, you can fix that.
Yeah. I can
You
adjust
just put it down there. Elliot's soul, $1 million.
That's awesome.
Good luck good luck trying to collect on that, but hey.
Yeah, I don't think so, but okay. Yeah. I'm super stoked, man. It's going so well. Everybody seems to be pumped up about it. We're excited. We're jamming. I mean, gee whiz, man. I'm not even trying to talk about it. I feel like I'm a little embarrassed, to be honest. I'm like, they love me. They really love me.
They really love me. Hey, Elliot, don't forget to hit that share button.
Oh, yeah.
On YouTube. Let's get this out to Twitter, the Twitter worlds, and everywhere else. We are actually live on Facebook as well. If you want to direct any of your Facebook friends to my Facebook channel or whatever.
Yeah. I haven't used Facebook in a bit.
And I am, of course, breaking the cardinal rule of YouTube: never eat on YouTube. But I'm hungry, and I wanted to promote Elliot as quickly as possible. So, 2 chips with 1 stone.
I miss chips. I only slept like a half hour today, last night.
You don't eat chips?
No, I mean, you could pass me some if you like. I'll be happy to eat some.
Here, look up and say
Tweet. I just tweeted it out. Let me go ahead and share. I want to do that. I haven't used Facebook in quite a bit. Let's do that right now. Let's make that happen. Oh.
Tommy Sarkinen says backer number 18 for Doomkicker, backer number 10 for Monster MD. Good day for Indiegogo. Right on, Tommy. What's your backer number for Lone Star?
Cover.
Give him a minute to look that up.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm am I doing this right? Post Facebook. For.
So, and there's only 11 people in here right now, but I'll announce to you guys right now. If you scroll down on the Doomkicker page, you'll see Elliot added something. A Mike S. Miller variant. And
what happened?
I don't know. Mike S. Miller variant plus main cover. I know, they don't give you enough room on these things to say what it is. So with this one you can get my cover and Elliot's cover. And after I finish eating some of these delicious chips and nachos, Elliot and I are going to discuss what I'm going to do on the cover, and I'll start working on it today.
Oh my goodness!
Well, I figure you need it done. I have another cover to do for another campaign, but that campaign hasn't started yet, and yours has, so I gotta get yours done first.
Well, there you go. And like I told you, I will be jumping on the cover for you this weekend. Now that I've kind of passed through this first crazy thing, I gotta be honest with you, man. This is a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. Just it's not that it's challenging. It's all very simple as far as like how the prompts and everything is basic, but it's just that there's so much to think about all at one time.
It's very time consuming.
Yeah, it's time consuming. I think that's the better term. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you got 16 people coming into the Chizat.
Oh,
yeah. 18.
Hmm.
What's up, Church Bell? Tommy? What up, dog?
19. They're coming in slowly. I told you guys not to go. I know we were gone for like an hour or something, huh?
Probably, yeah. I was asking a bunch of questions. There's a bunch of stuff I don't know, and we're working on it now.
Elliot needed his hand held.
A little bit. I'm a hand holder. As we discussed this morning on Doug's channel, I'm a physical touch kind of guy.
Yeah, I can see why being on Doug's channel you would be afraid to touch anyone.
Have you contracted the refreshitis yet? Yeah, I've been refreshing all morning, all day.
Boy, we did really well during cross-examinations, although apparently I'm not getting any referrals. It's breaking my heart.
What that? How did that happen? How is that supposed to work? Exactly.
I don't know. I've got the link down there. It says back Doomkicker here on the link in the description. And then it says buy Bitcoin. Join Coinbase here. So you guys should do both of those. Oh, yeah. And then back Lone Star. Actually, back Lone Star after you back Doomkicker. Or before. Do the Bitcoin thing. Do the Bitcoin thing last.
I'm at 10-1. Is that right? 10-195. My gosh. That is insane, man. Insane.
Let me refresh.
Lauren says she's here to support Elliot. You too, Mike. Did you see that? They love you, Mike.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, man.
Elliot looks like this cat I used to work for a few years ago at Amazon. You worked for a cat? That's weird.
Well, it's challenging. They don't need to speak English. So
Hugh says, Mike made over 6 figures, young lady, without a pitch.
Oh, so what happened was I don't have. Is it saying I don't have a pitch? I don't have one.
I don't know if they're saying you don't have a pitch.
Oh,
but, hey, let's hear your pitch, anyways.
Doomkicker. Okay, I'm gonna do what other people do. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna refer
Jaws
to
meets Supernatural, or not? It's not Supernatural. What's the other one?
You said
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. That's probably about right. Supernatural's not a bad one either. It's gonna have some humor elements to it and such, but it's primarily a supernatural suspense adventure chiller feature.
Hugh wants to know why the main character is fat.
Because he's an everyman, right? So that's the whole idea, is that it's about, you know how Doug has stories that are really very human stories about anything, even when they're aliens, they're human stories. And so it's about this guy who is for all intents and purposes, is a nobody, but he's given an opportunity to participate in something much bigger than anyone he even knows about. And so when you are just an every guy who likes football and a beer on a Sunday, and you're asked to do the right thing, what if it costs you everything to do the right thing? What if it's just every man? What is any man? What can anyone lose, right?
So you're saying any fatso could be a hero?
Pretty much.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dude, that's your tagline.
Any fatso could No. So I wrote here, he's a frustrated small town security guard who wants to live up to his father's legacy, right? And he's stuck in a quagmire of life. But then he discovers a local conspiracy that's happening. That's the center of it is at the sheriff's station, which is where he wants to get a job. And so he uncovers a whole mess and starts to kick the dooms.
So we can amend our previous tagline. Any fat loser can be a hero.
Hey man, I like the way we Doug and I went back and forth with this quite a bit, and that was an earlier version. It was like, what would you do if it did what you didn't do it? We're like, no, that's not gonna work, Doug. That's not gonna work. But we ended up landing on something like this: security town. Well, at one point, some of the other guys are like, "Hey, what if he was just like a loser?" Like, man, he's our hero. He's not a complete loser. He just likes Twinkies a lot. Come on. Which in the end is me. I started thinking I was kind of identifying too much with him as I was developing all this.
Okay, so then you take it as an insult if I say any fat loser can be a hero.
No, because I am a fat loser. I'm just saying.
Now you identify.
I'm just saying. It's true.
It's true.
It's true. I like Twinkies. Actually, I prefer. You know what I love? I love these. You ever had those zebra cakes?
Zebra cakes.
Okay, so remember we were talking earlier about chocolate and fine chocolates and how that's like better.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like I have these weaknesses for garbage, and one of them is the zebra cakes. It's little Debbie cakes. Do they have little Debbie's over there?
Debbie cakes. That sounds familiar. Remind me.
They're like little Debbie. They make all sorts of pastries.
Hey, Cecil, do you want to come in here? I can send you the link.
Yeah. So that basically you end up with this little cakes filled with vanilla cream, and the white icing on top with chocolate icing, or what looks like chocolate. It's really just sugar.
I do remember those.
Yeah. They're cool. I love those things, but they're not good. And every time I eat them, I always end up with like this, like, I don't like it.
Oh man, I was like getting all gaggy from Round Table the other night, which is weird because like Round Table is usually my favorite pizza, but it was like.
Oh yeah. When I was in the Army, there was a pizza place called TK's, and it had this little mouse guy, and everybody on the post would order from that place. And TK's, we were like the main. We kept that place in business. That's when I was young and I could eat anything and it didn't affect me. Now it's like,
those were the days, weren't they?
Huh?
I said those were the days, weren't they?
All
right, so those just coming in of my 44 fans that are here. You can now get a Mike Miller variant, which I haven't drawn yet, but I will be working on today, and the Mike Miller variant plus Elliot's main cover for one low shipping price. Right, Elliot?
Yep.
And so, yeah, get on down there and click those, and you can buy my undrawn cover just like you can buy Elliot's undrawn cover for Lone Star.
That's true.
We're up to 10,235. Not bad. Let's see how Lone Star is doing.
Oh, man.
Lone Star is up to, let me refresh, 137.83. So, Elliot, you're nipping at my heels. You'll get there. Young man.
I'm almost halfway there.
You're almost. Wait, that's not right.
No. That's like almost halfway
through. There's a 1, and there's a 3, and there's a 5. No. You
Extra
got
0.
similar numbers, but they're just in a different order, and you don't have as many.
Well, but still not bad for 4 or 5 hours. Still not bad.
No, you're not even at 5 hours yet, and you're at $10,235. Pretty snazzy. But yeah, guys, get in there, man. Get in there.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, for a
me
while,
and Elliot are just going to be here talking crap all day long about nothing of any interest to anyone.
Who said that? Oh, I got something to say. Here's what happened. I made a left.
What happened?
I made a left, and then I stopped, and then I peeled back, and I said, "What's up?" And I stopped.
Did you know that 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 rights make a left?
Wow, that's true. You just messed me up, man. You just messed me up, dog. So, how are you doing then? Let me see. I gotta go to Lone Star.
Lone Star needs a new theme song.
I gotta track all these things. I'm trying to follow. So, yeah, man, on the front page, of this thing.
You are?
Yeah, I'm on the front page right now.
Right on.
Is that a good thing?
Yes. You want to be on the front page. That's why you extend your campaign, because on the last day they'll put you on the front page as well, and then you extend it, and then you get another last day where you're on the front page.
Oh, I see. That's part of the didgeridoo.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my Monster MD is funded.
Oh, very nice. People say I don't share my platform with anyone. I'm sharing my platform.
We're doing it right now.
Yeah. See?
Doing it right now.
I even did a little bit on Thunder Punch the other day. I don't know if it helped. I hope it helped. I just assume it helped. I assume that's why he is where he is.
No, he's still ahead of me. I gotta overtake Thunder Punch.
He's still ahead of you.
Yeah.
He does have a 2-day head start.
Yeah, well, I'm coming. Coming
for you, Thunder Punch. I'm gonna come and get you.
No, I'm really super excited for all these campaigns, man. Especially, I get excited when I see like the really nice ones. Like some really good ones. Did you see this Haunter of Dreams?
No, what's that?
It's got a little bunny person. It's a very cute thing, but it's a done like digital painting. It looks really nice.
Well, after I'm done eating my
yeah, you got the chips. I should get some chips. I got Cheetos. I don't have chips.
Cheetos aren't good for you.
They're not? I thought it was a snack food of the Olympic team.
Is it? I love Flaming Hot Cheetos, but man,
that's not good for you.
Yeah, that can't be good for me. My son's friend was eating Takis like all the flipping time. You know what Takis are, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he would eat those things all the time. He ended up with some sort of a stomach disorder. He's like, yeah, it jacked him up. I don't know what it was. I think it gave him either an ulcer or like acid reflux or something.
Yeah, dude, those are
jacked him up.
They can't be that great. They're like they're chemically induced snacks.
Yep. All right, I just ate a bowl of nacho cheese because I don't have anything else to make for lunch.
Let me see. Let's see.
Where's my water? Oh, it's coffee. A little bit of coffee left. Cecil asks the question of the ages, though. Are zebras white with black stripes or black with white stripes?
I believe they're white with black stripes.
Racist.
Okay, I believe they're black with white stripes.
Racist.
I can't win.
It's a no-win situation.
I know. It's the Kobayashi Maru of anime.
All right. I wonder if has anyone bought my cover yet? Come on, guys. It's my cover.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that yet.
No. No one's buying my cover. Gosh, maybe I shouldn't even bother doing a cover if nobody's going to buy it.
I'm just removing it. Is that what I'm doing?
It's been like minutes and no one has bought one yet.
It's only been minutes.
It's been minutes already.
Stupid
hey,
minutes.
Kyung's in the chat.
Who?
Kyung Lee.
Yeah, he's congratulating me. Thank you very much, Kyung. I appreciate that. Of course,
Brian's in the chat. Everyone's in the chat.
Yeah.
Should we drop the link? It's up to you. Is this just time for you and me, or is this time for everybody?
Drop the link for what?
For everybody to come in.
Oh, whatever you want to do. Yeah, that's fine. You have a party up in here.
All right.
Let's do it.
Copy link to share.
I've got my brain cap on. My thinking cap. Jeremiah Jones says he's gonna buy it Friday at Blacklist Universe. Oh, I love it. And you know what's great about Wednesday, which is probably not the best day to do it, to launch, but it's right next to Friday, not that far away.
Wednesday is right next to Friday? I thought Thursday was right next to Friday.
Well, no, it is, but I'm saying it's closer to Friday than Monday is. Don't you think?
Yeah, I launched mine on a Thursday because I didn't want mine to end on a Sunday. Mike, stop showing your DMs. Oh, damn it.
Wait, what does that mean? A Sunday? Does that mean I'm doing something wrong?
Mike, you're sharing all this. All
right.
Are you sharing? Whoops, sorry.
What are you sharing? I don't see you. Oh, my bad.
Derpity derp. All right, let me go back and see what all I shared. Not that I'm going to restart the stream or anything. Night's Watch, drawn and quartered. Now I kind of want to go see what was being posted in the Night's Watch. There's nothing important in there.
Let me see
Yeah, all
this one.
good.
I'm getting these people.
Will Doomkicker come with Doug Cooties? It's a good question. It's a fair question.
It's possible. It's possible. Doug Cooties do travel over the airwaves.
Are Doug Cooties airborne?
Yeah,
Ugh.
unfortunately. So if you're in the vicinity, it's kind of. No, I'm just.
We all slipped into Mike's DMs.
I need to post. I haven't even done this yet. I can't believe it. So much for Instagram. So much for my people.
I don't have time to read that, Edwin. I'll read it later.
Oh man, it's still going up. 10, 3, 15.
I hope it's still going up. That is kind of the whole point.
Let's see.
But, you know, because this is all about me, I only care if my covers sell. Yay, we sold a variant. A Mike Miller variant.
Yay!
Yay! We sold one. Totally worth me taking all this time to do it. Brian's got to pick up his son. Catch us later. Malin says, we already backed Mike. Well, John, now you can back my cover as well. I know you want that, right, John? It's Boomer Time TV. What are you doing over there?
Who, me?
Were you adjusting something?
Oh, I'm trying to post on Instagram. I haven't even done that yet.
Oh. Did you buy the variant, Mike? No, I'm not going to buy my own variant. Although that would make it look better.
That's hilarious. All right, so let's see.
Is the signature Elliot or Dirty Doug's?
It'll be mine.
It will be.
We talked about possibly trying to find a way to get him to sign it, but it's just going to be challenging. That's going to be tough because we're in different cities, in different states, with lots of miles in between.
It's true.
So we'll have to see about that.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Young Lee,
hey,
what's up, brother?
Hey, Elliot, congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
I think I'm backer 77.
Oh,
I got in there pre 100, so I'm okay. I'm good.
Nice. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Oh man,
Back to this project.
Trying to post stuff to Instagrams. That. Okay, so what do I say on Instagram about this? Get you some. That's why I like doing stuff like that.
Ugh. Hate being on the wrong.
Get you.
There we go.
So Kim, what's going on, brother?
Not too much. I actually just got back from my LCS, and yeah, got a few things.
LCS. I didn't know you were Mormon.
The comic shop. Yeah, I went because one of the books that I got printed in came out today. It came out early. It wasn't supposed to come out until next week. But Udon put out a Street Fighter pinup comic, and I got one of my things published in there.
Very nice. Can you show it or no?
Yeah, actually I can. Let me see. My camera should be hooked up. Can you see it?
Oops. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I did this piece on the left.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
have you ever heard of a model named Stefania Ferrari or something like that?
Doesn't ring a bell.
All right, I think she'll be useful to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am not gonna Google that.
No. Actually, she's a plus size model, but she's still very proportionate, and she's really really beautiful. But she's got some of the. I know you showed me the model you referenced, Young, but this one looks a lot more like what you've been drawing.
Right. Well, the main reason I use Vivi Winkler for the most part is because she's literally like an atlas of surface anatomy.
Yeah, that's the one that we talked about that one time, right? The Spanish gal.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah. She drives me crazy when she's on there. She's all like, I like the chocolate. I'm like, what? Everything's typed in regular English until she speaks. And I'm like, you're not typing your own posts, are you?
Oh yeah. Oh, must be somebody else then, because none of the videos that I've seen of her, she's not talking in any of them.
Yeah, there was one time she was doing a video about a vacuum cleaner. She poured out some chocolate powder, like protein powder.
Oh, okay.
This is a mess. I like this thing because it cleans it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on now.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir. So yeah, man, not a bad day today so far.
Nice.
Things are moving along quite nicely. We are at 10,425.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
I caught the tail end of your show with Doug earlier this morning. You guys were at like 6-7K at that time.
Yeah, they're nuts. It is nuts. It is nuts. I don't deserve it, but I appreciate it.
No, you definitely deserve it, dude. You got quality artwork, man. And the sequentials that you've shown so far look really, really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with those. These I was talking to John last night, and we were all concerned about what I had left to do. I was supposed to color this page,
the
black and white one that I have on the campaign. But actually, I'm glad I didn't, because it kind of gave it a little bit of like this is what it looks like when I'm working, and it broke up some of that black and red stuff all over the place, the yellow. So it helped to kind of separate some of that a little bit. Comic Legend, I just did post on Instagram. You got it. I did it before you even asked for it. Boom. That's it. Stefania Ferrario. Thanks, A Comics. Yeah, she's pretty impressive.
Stefania Ferraria.
Stefania. Yeah.
Oh, like Stefania.
Yeah. I think you'll appreciate her glutes. Musculature. All right, so yeah. So everything's looking pretty cool. I had fun typing this stuff up too, trying to get the right like cadence. Doug was like, "You gotta sell this like Stan Lee." I'm like, "Do you hear me talk? I don't talk like Stan Lee." But at one point, I was like, "You know what?" I started to read some of my notes as the Macho Monger, and I went, "Hey, wait a second." And then it started to kind of come together. I was like, "Oh, okay, all right."
It's approaching it like a pro wrestling promo.
Yeah. That's what it was like, you know. I was using a lot of slang and, you know, not so much slang, but you know, like vernacular that was more mundane and.
Yeah, well, you know, the pro wrestlers they do those promos to elicit a feeling, you know, an emotion from the audience. Whether you're supposed to hate that person or get hyped and really root for these people. So yeah, it's definitely a good mindset to be in when you're trying to hype your product.
Yeah. Well, you know, we do that all the time when we do like the Drone and Quarters and stuff like that. Whenever I do the Macho Monger voice, it was weird. I talked to Brian about this a lot. Sometimes when you're in the middle of when you're thinking, how would this person talk? When you start to do it, all of a sudden you start to become that character.
Sure.
And it's not even me talking anymore. That's a very weird thing to say. That's like I got multiple personality disorder or something. But don't forget the other half of Paranormal's Gunship Thunder Punch. That's right. Thank you, Perkindo, for posting that in the chat.
Another great looking book.
Yeah, man. I love that book, man. I love it. I was telling myself, I love that it just, the colors are so good on that. That weird, he's got like a melony orange red color using for his red. Love that color. I don't know why it's translating that way there.
Whoops.
Hey, yeah.
Oh. You got it.
Yes, we
What
did.
Oh, that's a coin sound, actually. No, that's the Game Boy sound.
Oh, all right. I'll take that. I love Game Boy. So, guys, what we do have, I was talking with Mike earlier after we got off his first show, and we decided he offered to contribute a cover to Doomkicker. So this was going to be, I had thought about doing something like that at some point, but it just seemed like a natural thing, especially since I've already done a couple of things for Mike. And I'm working on his this weekend for the Monster Hunt cover.
Monster Hunt, yeah.
See, let's talk about your stuff, dog. And so I need to read the script. I was spending all my energy just putting this together. In fact, I try to listen to stuff last night. I worked all night. I went to bed around 7:00 this morning.
Oh my gosh.
And I slept for maybe about half an hour, but I was too nervous to I didn't want to forget to wake up, take the kids to school. So I slept for about half an hour. I just kept closing my eyes and opening them and closing them. Oh my God, what time is it? And I still haven't eaten anything.
Oh my gosh.
You're crazy?
You're running on adrenaline, man.
Yeah, kind
Let's see how you're doing. Let's see how you're doing.
Well, now I'm excited. It's one thing to be tired and sick and all this other stuff, but it's another thing when you're tired, but you're like, yeah, man, 10 stacks, baby. Or I can talk like it's the Death of Rhodes. You crack up. So we're at 10,465. I'm not sure if we moved at all, but that's awesome. That's awesome. And we still have the one, Michael. The one.
Just one.
So far.
My fans are letting me down. Come
I'm
on,
just saying.
fans. Maybe they spent all their money on Lone Star. Let's see if Lone Star's moved.
Yeah, let's see that.
Nope. No movement.
Yeah.
You guys are embarrassing me. You guys are. I bring Elliot on my channel to sell his book, and look at that, 81 people here watching, and I'm sorry, Elliot.
Oh man, that's fun. That's really fun.
Yeah. Well, I promised I'm going to do your cover, so I'm going to do it anyways, even if you only sell one of them.
Well, you don't know.
So what should I do?
Maybe something's wrong with the internet. We can't get through.
What should I do, Elliot? What should I do for your cover? I've got it right in front of me. It's a blank page right now.
Okay.
I am open to suggestions.
Well,
Comics Legend says, we all backed. We are the loyal backers.
so you know what? One of my favorite characters in the story so far are those Slenderman guys that wear the burlap sacks on their head, the scarecrow-looking guys.
Yep.
Scarecrow Slenderman.
I have an idea of what'd you say?
Scarecrow Slenderman.
Yeah. In my head, they kind of float around. I'm going to be drawing them like that a lot. Like they're just off the ground, just kind of like those Hush guys from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Didn't watch it. I only watched part of the first season.
That was one of the scariest. There was action figures for it, and it was just horrifying. Let's see here.
Yeah, Huerta, that's not going to happen. Huerta says, have Doomkicker beating up Lone Star.
Oh, with a hammer. He's got an advantage, right? No, he can. Well, how would Lone Star handle a hammer?
He'd take it.
Can he take a hit with a hammer?
Oh, he can take a hit with a shotgun. I think he can take a hit with a hammer.
Okay, all right, my bad. I was just asking. Oh, we're at 10,505 for a Doomkicker. Uh-oh. Let me see where we at. Oh, 2 Mike S. Miller variant covers.
Yeah, you got that right. We just doubled the sales on the Mike Miller variant. Nice.
Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you. That's the biggest increase we'll see today. A 200%. Or is that a 100%? 100% increase in sales. Wow. Thanks, guys.
Dude, that's going to be like a gigantic thing there.
Yeah, Jay Hamilton says Doctor Who had characters like that too. They're called the Silence, actually.
That's it. Silence. Yeah, those guys are creepy. Oh, they're creepy. I have issues with those kind of things.
Lauren says Mike bought another one of his own covers.
Ah.
Looks like Mike phoned a friend. Oh, come on. Mike Conrad got the MSM variant. Thank you, Mike. I haven't even drawn it yet. I'm open to suggestions. So, you want lots of floating scarecrow heads?
Well, I mean, not necessarily lots of them, but yeah, sure.
How many are there?
Right now in the story, there's 3 of them that interact. They're represented on the cover that I did, but you know, you can have them.
Yeah, I don't want to do what you're
know
doing.
what? You know what? I need a good looking woman cover and a good looking Gina cover.
Do you have a good looking woman in here?
It's not too late to fire Mike.
Hey, Malin.
You can delete that tier until someone backs it.
Well, they already backed the one.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're locked in.
It's too late. No turning back now.
Yeah, work with them. Work with them.
All right, good looking woman cover. You got
I'll tell you. I'll send you some artwork that I've designed of her. You just and that she's. Whenever Doug talks about her, she's a smoking hot wife. But then whenever I've drawn her smoking hot, he's like, "No, she's not a whore." Like, whoa, relax. I'm just saying. So, but then I did this drawing recently of the zombie tramp thing. I posted. And he's like, "Yeah, that's her." I was like, "Whoa, that's her? She's kind of a whore." I'm saying. So
people are telling me to refresh.
But a good like almost like a scary moment. You know, like she's being maybe she's like running from them or yeah, that's a good idea. Running from them. That's good stuff.
All right. 10,545. 10,545.
Oh, yeah?
Is the mic variant a limited number? Anybody know? No, it's not, but I am trying to talk Elliot into doing the Metal Prince early bird special like mine so that you could get mine and one of his covers. Are you only doing one cover, Elliot?
Right now, it's just the one. Yeah, for now.
All right.
I'm thinking about doing a second one, but
well, for now, the 2 covers that will be made available as an early bird special, just like the one I had in my first campaign. So $100, only limited by how many buy it. So it'd be limited and signed 1 of 100. And I don't know, Elliot, you thinking about doing it or what?
I'm thinking about it. Sounds.
Don't let Mike turn your campaign into a big mess, Elliot.
Big mess of money.
He lost his voice multiple times just because people couldn't understand how his tiers worked.
Big mess of money.
I'm still confused.
You were confused, Ken?
Yeah, you need a navigation or guide to get through Lone Star.
You guys.
No. Let's see what else we got. I didn't draw her a lot in this intro. I should have drawn her more. She's in the she's on the cover, the Art of Doomkicker portion of the campaign. But you know, she's just a good-looking gal in a average ladies t-shirt type of deal.
All right, hold on.
Let's see.
I'm trying to find a.
You know what I could do? I could do a little. Well, you're better than me on that stuff. You can take. Like almost like a body snatchers moment. Doesn't that be cool? Oh, it's cool. No.
You know what? I'm gonna focus on the girl for now, and then I'm gonna put lots of scary stuff behind her.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna have to bounce, guys. Congrats, Elliot, on Doomkicker.
Thank you, John.
I'm sure we'll be seeing much more of it over the coming month here. So, if you're on Drawn a Quarter, I'll see you guys tonight.
All right, brother.
Cool. Take care, John.
Ghost of Henry says, you know, she reminded me of Phoebe Cates back in the day. Yeah.
There you go.
I love that idea. That's perfect. I could see that. Oh my gosh. She doesn't look the same way anymore, right? But
I would assume not. It's been a few decades.
well, you know, she could have kept it up. You know,
Yeah.
I doubt it. What I'm saying.
I don't doubt it. I'm gonna look her up. Somebody else look her up. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, if you just looked at her from
85.
was it Fast something from
Fast
Ridgemont
Times
High?
at Ridgemont High.
That's funny,
Yeah, I'm not Googling that one.
No? Oh yeah, that's that one scene. She was also in Gremlins.
She was in I Love You to Death.
Oh, I don't remember that. I don't think I ever saw that.
Oh, really? That's a great movie. It's based on a true story, too.
Wait, the Mike Myers comedy?
I Love You to Death?
Is that what it is?
No. Oh, that was So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Oh, I forget. Yeah, I didn't see that.
No, I Loved You to Death was about this dude, and it's played by Kevin Kline, and he's a serial womanizer, and so his wife and his mother-in-law try to murder him, but he won't die. And then at the end, he's like more in love with his wife because she's so jealous of him that she tried to kill him. So he's like, "You love me so much, you don't want anybody else to have me." It's like,
oh, so is she the Italian?
he's Italian, and
He's
she,
gotcha.
I think she's Italian too.
Ben.
Doomkicker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just leave alone. Doomkicker. I love it.
Doomkicker. That's probably not the right. What's up, buddy?
How's everybody good, buddy? How's everybody good?
Doing good, brother. Doing good.
Doing all right. Doom kicking it.
Doom kicking it. That's a new thing now. That has now become a thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Did I say here? I like what I said. Let's go kick some Doom. Yeah.
Nah, Doom kicking it's better.
Yeah.
My dog is kicking it. We're at 10,585. Let me see. Does that? Oh, one of the 2-packs. The Mike Miller and main cover.
A Tupac? Sweet.
Yeah. So that's 3 covers now.
You're strong out of the gate.
Uh-oh.
Already at 10K.
Yeah, dude. Can you believe that?
It's awesome. Yeah, I can believe it, man. I've been excited for this since you told me about it.
Dude, I appreciate it. I'm still a little. Maybe it's because I did some sleep, but I'm still a little like, what? Is this for real? Is this really happening?
Plus, he's paranoid that it's gonna just like all collapse in the next hour. It's like no one else will buy it.
Yeah, today's the fluke. Everyone bought it just now, and that's it.
Yeah. That's how they usually go, right?
Jeremiah, is the main cover and the 2-pack still signed? I'm signing both of them, but Mike will probably not be signing them.
I will not be flying to Florida to sign comic books.
No. However,
Apologies.
However, if you are in California, or if you know someone's going to California, Mike has been known to meet people at taco places. You just show up to the taco place, and Mike might be there. Munching tacos. It's very likely. And then he'd be like, "Hey, can you sign this?" And then he'll have to hold on, and then maybe he won't fill out stuff from his mouth.
Give me a second. I got a burrito in my mouth.
Last Night on Earth is so good. I love Scott Snyder's Batman. I don't know what that means. Oh, Last Night. Oh, okay. Right on, Jeremiah. I appreciate you, brother. Fly to Florida to see Elliot and sign books. That's what GK1 wants you to fly over.
I'll be right there.
God, thanks. I appreciate that. You do anything for me.
Elliot, are you going to Tampa Bay Comic Con August 2nd through the 4th?
I will. We Andy and I have booths there this time.
Chuck and I will be there. We have a big cautionary table, so gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. I think we do fly Mike out.
Huh?
Mike.
Fly him out?
Little vacation.
You're breaking up, Benji.
I said, "What? Can you hear me now?"
Yeah.
I said, "What do you think? You want to fly out little Florida vacation?
Not at all.
Tampa Bay." Okay, that's that.
I don't know if you realize this, but I live in San Diego. Your Florida's got nothing for me.
Whatever. You got Busch Gardens. You got Busch Gardens.
But the sun comes up over the other side of the ocean.
You don't even know, Mike. You got to see Florida with me.
Uh-oh.
That's a different Florida.
New
It's a treat. It's legendary. A B Hennessy party in Florida with B. Hennessy?
What?
I'm just saying, man. You'll have a blast.
You know, I got engaged in Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Where in Florida?
I don't know, on a highway somewhere. We were driving up from Boca Raton to Orlando to go to Disney World, and I just asked my now wife if she wanted to get married. It was totally unromantic and totally unplanned. And she's like, "Can we have a long engagement?" I'm like, "Sure." And she's like, "Okay." And then we got married like the next year. So.
What, does this happen on the I-4 corridor or something?
I don't know, whatever the one that goes from Boca Raton to, and it was raining like torrential downpour. I couldn't see like 20 feet in front of the car.
So you need to rewrite the story, Mike. You need to say, it was raining like crazy.
Should we
torrential
survive?
Downpour. I looked at my beautiful wife and said, "Will you marry me?"
Should we survive this drive?
Exactly.
Will you
Kids will
spend
love
the
it.
rest
The
of your
grandkids
life?
will love it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'll get on that. I'll do a quick rewrite of my history.
There you go. There you go. Story's always better.
So this is what so someone asked a question, Mike. Is there a tier for 2 covers and prints? So this is what it's like an octopus.
Just say no.
Right. Okay.
Say nope. Unless you do the metal prints tier. You know what? You can throw those other prints in if they're not going to change the weight any.
We talking about the no, they won't. They're just going to have
so do the early bird special, do the metal prints, throw those other prints in there, and both covers.
Don't the prints drive up your shipping costs because now it's a different size box you're sending it?
No, because we're using the same size mailer for 8.5 by 11.
Right.
So the comic fits in it. So if it'll accommodate those prints in the 6 by 9.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Mike? When you do the standard comics and the prints?
I only did metal prints.
Gotcha.
And the metal prints were 6 by 9, so they were just shy of the comic book size.
That's the size I print.
But
cool.
you know, hey,
Holy moly! I'm at 10
limited,
stuff.
signed, numbered, limited. 100
Metal.
100 sets metal. Yeah.
Yeah,
$100.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Do it. Do it, Elliot. Do it now. Do it right now, Elliot.
Wait, hold on. 2 books. So I just got to duplicate the one and add prints to it. Oh, we have to add an item. I have to add the metal print item.
Mm-hmm. Metal prints of both covers. You could just copy the way I worded it on mine.
I'm afraid to go in there, Mike.
All right. Just build up the confusion. Build it. If you build it, they will come.
Actually, you know what's funny is that my main bundle, which is the $35 one, I've got 59 claims to that. I'm really looking to build the backers for sure because I want to build up that print run. Oh, can't wait.
Yeah, and that's what I'm also telling you to do for the troops tier.
Oh yeah, I wrote that down too.
What? Yeah, he's right.
That one's a little trickier
Mommy
though.
wants you outside.
Hennessy. Ben. Is he
What
there?
happened to Ben?
Oh, he silenced himself.
Oh, he's silenced.
Silence of the lambs.
He had to cut a really long fart.
You know, I've been learning to do that with my phone. I'm like, I never used that feature before, but lately I'm like, I gotta keep that quiet. It's painful.
Yo, I'm here.
So are we gonna get together in Tampa or what?
Oh yeah.
Finally for dinner.
Yeah. The dinner's happening. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be good.
Ben, did you mute yourself so you could go create a early bird special tier?
No, but I am. You did remind me that I need to do my USO tier.
No, not USO. USO doesn't take books anymore. I mean, certain USOs might, but it's better to get the APOs directly from people so that you can send them to actual people around the world.
Yeah, I should say for the troops tier.
Yeah. I'm gonna call my next one the USO sucks tier.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have been a lot more helpful.
Oh man, they screwed me so bad. Ugh, it's terrible.
Was it because you had expected them to do something, or they just
No, it's
you?
because the first time. Okay, so here's what happened. I called my local USO and I told them what I wanted to do, and they're like, "Oh, well, you want to talk to the USO in Arlington, Virginia? They handle all the overseas disbursements." So I called the USO in Arlington, Virginia, and I talked to some young lady who sounded like she knew what she was talking about. She said, "Oh yes, that'd be great. Just make sure that you put on the lading for deployed troops." And I'm like, "Cool, all set." So after everything was printed up, it got I got a phone call, or I got an email from my printer saying the USO won't let my driver drop off the books. And I'm like, what? And so I contacted the USO that they were trying to drop the books off at, and the new lady, whoever I was talking to, was like, "Oh, we don't accept books and videos anymore."
What?
And I'm like, I've got a half a ton of books here in Arlington, Virginia that now have to be stored until I can figure out where to put them. But thankfully, one Ben Hennessy came to my rescue, and I shipped them down to his warehouse, and then we figured out what to do with them.
Wow.
Yeah. So this time I'm actually gonna have them all shipped to me so that I don't have to. Because I had to ship them there, I had to ship them to Ben, and then we had to ship them around the country. So the shipping ended up costing me like a ton of extra money. But this time I'm gonna have them all shipped to me, and then I'm gonna ship them to APOs myself, which is gonna be a more direct way of handling it. And I can make sure it doesn't all have to be in one shot. Like I was trying to get them out of Ben's warehouse, so I'm like, shipped them all to these different VAs and actually some overseas. But if I have them here, I can ship them out at my leisure. I don't have to do them all in like one day. Mike's last perk redoing was pretty good, to be honest. Oh, you mean after the 30-day campaigns? Yeah, I just kind of went back and I rejiggered everything.
Great. Now I'm really lost. Last Crusader asks, I'm about to back Doomkicker. What tier do I recommend? What we have right now, I would say I would recommend the Mike S. Miller variant.
The Mike Miller and main cover variant.
In color, yeah, there you go. That'd be swell.
Or the original headshot. Dude, pitch the higher ones. I would recommend the original inked DK page and Fame A. What is Fame A?
Because that's a mistyping of my own. It's just because originally I had two different versions. At first I wasn't sure I was going to sign everything because I didn't know. I was like, let me just run a regular thing and see what happens. And because you guys were scaring the tar out of me. Oh, I gotta go up to New Jersey and sign things for 12 days. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, John.
Yeah, well, then same thing happened to Meyer. Meyer was doing some crazy stuff. He was vacationing in another state so he can sign books. Like, this is crazy. But anyway,
well, that's because he was using a fulfillment center.
Right, but he didn't go to the printer to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can just, if you're going to have the books there, you can sign them as you fulfill them.
Well, I'm still not sure who's going to print it. I'm looking at the same people.
You're going to fulfill it yourself, right?
Well, yes.
Well, then you can sign them as you fulfill. You don't have to worry about all that crap.
Let's see here. Mac C says, Blacklist Universe, how do you determine your campaign goal? Just find pricing for 1,000 books?
Yeah, the first time I tried to be all realistic about it, and so I used 15,000 as sort of a low estimate. If I made over 15,000, then I could at least print and ship. But then, and pay my colorist and pay my letterer and my designer. But then on my next one, or this current one, I'm just like, well, I'm going to use the algorithm to my benefit, because if you fulfill your goal, and then the more you fulfill it, the better the algorithm like treats you. And so I'm like, well, I'm going to do over 15,000 regardless. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, doing it this way though, you kind of have to have like not just a worst case scenario, but like death case scenario. Like what if it only gets $5? That's what I was operating. I was like, okay, all right, I'll eat ramen noodles. I'll bake something for my kids, right? Like lasagna, but I have to eat little slivers of it all the time.
Elliot, have you sent me in the art for this character?
Oh, I did not. Hold on. But I would definitely focus on the quality of the work so that people realize that, oh, that's good stuff. They want to back it, whatever that quality is. Let's see, where is my stuff? I'm so pretty, yes, I'm pretty. I'm so pretty and gay. Why am I singing that song? Of all the songs to sing. Characters, we go.
So are there only 3 of these floaty heads altogether, or are they like an army?
Those are the main characters, the main elements of that group.
Okay, but so if I drew more than 3, it would work.
It would work.
All right.
We also have those energy beasts. I have plenty of reference for that, but those are weirder. Those are getting more and more interesting to draw. Like when I did that page for the campaign, I was trying to figure out, okay, now I got to think about, it's one thing to do these scribble brush strokes to simulate that kind of kinetic energy.
Yeah.
It's a whole other thing to figure out, all right, now that same ball of energy looks left. Now what, So it was kind of neat I just started to kind of fiddle with like just shapes, and I came up with something cool. Then I filled it in with the same brush strokes and worked around it. The one thing about the whole thing for me so far has been exciting to try to Doug's art direction is very interesting, and he wants to make things interesting more than what people have seen. So he pushes the boundaries a bit with me to like, hey, well, what if we tried this? What if we tried that? So again, I'm not sure that I executed it as wonderfully as he described, but I think it's a big part of it right already showing through. All right, let me get my art for you here, my friend. Let's see, Gina. Here we go.
So how about if I have the girl running in front, I have your white-headed smoke monster all the way in the background. I have the 3 sack faces on the left, like just as juxtaposed large heads going back into the distance, and then I have your 3 other main characters on the right in a mirror position.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with whatever you want to do, Mike. But I think as long as it's focusing on her, I would love that, because you draw some really great women.
Okay, I'll do that.
So I'm gonna send you over a snapshot I just did. She's a very the characters are your very American what do you call it? Like they're not rural. I guess not the right term. They're good down home folk.
Salt of the earth folk.
Salt of the earth. Yeah. That's the word. I love
Salt of the earth. Morons.
Wait a second. I just described myself. Let's see here. It's in. Okay, what did I do with my stuff? There we go.
Suburban, middle, lower, middle class normals.
Yeah, that. That's it.
All right, we just got another backer. Let's see.
I just put it to the
10,000.
blacklist.
785.
Boom.
3 Miller variants and 1 Miller variant pack. Worth it. All right, guys. The Doomkicker is in the description. Perkindo is dropping the link in the chat. Please do get over there and back it if you have not already. Gonna be an awesome, awesome book.
You know what's funny? I was just thinking about this last night. Remember when all you guys were like, "Hey, Ellie, when are you gonna have your book done? What are you working on?" Like, I don't know. it just went full speed so fast. Boom! So fun. I'm like, oh yeah. Now I can say. Now I don't have to just say Instagram. I can talk about Doomkicker.
That's right. That's right.
All right, I just put it into the green room for you. I didn't get that deep into her yet. Ooh,
Right.
her likeness and stuff.
I'm drawing your fat loser character right now.
Ha ha ha! Yeah.
Wait, that's what we came up with, right?
Yeah. Fat loser, Twinkie eating, knucklehead.
Any fat loser can be a hero. It's really uplifting.
So Matt C's asking, hey, Elliot, if I bought an original art tier, would you put those big lips back on the wife? First of all, I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Secondly, because Doug was like, oh no, big lips, terrible. Just like trash. I'm like, no, I like the large lips. But I'm only doing Hank or the evil character Dumas, Lord Dumas. But I guess I could. I'm trying to keep it simple there. That's going to be a lot of drawings. Do you do drawings for your tiers, Mike?
I have sketch covers.
Okay, that's right.
Sketch covers. And I actually got rid of the cheaper one because nobody was buying it. They just wanted the more expensive one.
Oh, there you go.
Which I'm fine with.
All right, let's see. Let me check it
Is
again
Max
here.
missing? Freaking cat's been getting out of the house.
Oh, that's what cats
The
do.
cat I like.
Hmm.
The other one won't leave.
The other one knows better.
No. All right, Twitter.
Ben, what do you got going on? What's in the hopper for you?
Go to Offworlder Comic, offworldercomic.com. We're going to be launching that in about 10 days. We're finishing up the last fulfillment of all the orders for Ravage. That's been the big thing. Just getting all of those boxes out and getting that, some returns done and different things. I had a thing with the Postal Service that I didn't weigh some of the boxes with T-shirts correctly, so I got some chargebacks on my stamps.com account. But no big deal. Just changed the template. Right now, I won't run into that again. But yeah, man, offworldercomic.com.
Awesome.
Looking forward to it.
And Kyung, you still rocking and rolling with anything particular? Are we there yet?
Yeah. Battleman and Knuckle Bomb right now is being edited. And
I said, what?
So, yeah, it's being edited. And right now I'm just working on the supplement material, just additional art for the bonus pages and stuff like that.
Wow.
Then Ben's commissioned me to take care of something.
Boom. And Mike Miller is the main man on the cautionary Offworlder Legendary series for the Offworlder. Thank you, Mike.
The main man.
That's you.
Explain that.
Hey, Honcho.
I just I put that off to do Elliot's because Elliot already launched his campaign.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh, we're doing it here. We're doing it here.
Yeah, we're doing it right now as we speak. I could be pointing the camera at the drawing, but
Shit. Mike, you know what though? I want as many bricks in this as you can manage.
Really?
No, I just want to.
Jeez, man. Jeez.
Matt, see, I'm working on figuring that. I'm planning. There was we were looking at Print Ninja as far as like what they were offering. I'm still shopping around for other printers, see where we're going to go with that. But as far as the paper stock is concerned, whatever it was that Print Ninja was offering, we're like right in the middle. That's what we're using as our baseline for the quality of the paper we're looking at.
How many pages is Doomkicker going to be?
48.
48 pages.
Okay. If you want to go any higher than 70 pound, I think Print Ninja, like for a saddle stitch book, is it going to be saddle stitch or?
I want to do perfect bound.
Oh, okay. Then that's not going to matter then.
I have 35-pound high bright newsprint that you can get square bound. You can get anything. It's the same that Alterna uses.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yeah.
And the printers I use this process, this UV drying. So it's special high bright paper, special type of paper,
Yeah.
developed by Panasonic, and special kind of ink that when it's hit with UV light, it dries completely. So there'll be no bleed through, no smudging. It keeps bright for a very long time. Mwah.
Nice.
Mm. Is it acid free?
Yep.
No kidding. Wow. That's
And it feels cool. It feels like, comics like they used to be. To me.
Yeah, if I go into second printing, I'm probably going to talk to you about doing that.
Yeah, same.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And what's the other thing I love about it? It lasts a very longer, very, very long time. Oh, it's economical. So right now, the most with the quality of the books, quality of the artists, writers, getting everything done, the most we'll charge is $3 a book. That's it.
Beautiful.
I gotta I forgot that I had backed I posted it the other day on Twitter and Instagram. I backed when Peter was doing the Alterna, what was it, warehouse? Well, it wasn't a warehouse, a space he was using.
Yeah.
And I got the comics in, man. I was really impressed with those, man. I really like them. They're a little different from what the old pulp was, but
right.
It was cool to see that the printing is not that crazy on those.
I love it.
Yeah, I like it too.
I've always been partial to newsprint, although Alterna uses 32-pound newsprint high bright, and I don't know. Sometimes some of the books are a little too flimsy for my liking, but for the most part, it's like you can't beat the smell of fresh newsprint comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good ones in there too. There's some nice artwork in there. I was like, all right, right on. Go ahead, y'all. Bring it the pain.
He's been doing it for like 13 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, right.
Hey, what happened to hemp? Weren't they doing something with hemp for a while?
I don't know.
They should. So much better than using paper.
Right.
Oh my goodness, Mike, we're at 10.825. 3 variants for you and 1 2-part.
Nice.
Very cool.
Is it okay if I have one of her shoes missing as she's running?
Yeah, sure.
We know how to treat our crowd.
Yep.
Elijah, why don't you go help try to find your cat? Your eyes are like super puffy. What the heck?
So Matsy says,
Weird.
hey, Ellie, I suggest printing in the USA. Print Ninja prints in China, and the tariff shipping will set you back $1,300 plus. Is that true? Have you experienced that, anybody?
I haven't printed with China. Have not printed with China, so don't know what to tell you. Oh, Ben, you do, right?
What was the question?
Don't you print with China?
We went through and really looked at everything with Print Ninja, and that was the best quality for the lowest price that we could find. There's nowhere that I found locally.
Have you experienced any issues with tariffs?
No.
Like any upcharges or anything like that?
Well, I mean, that's changed, I guess, in recent months, right? So that's probably something we'd have to look into.
I don't know. It's not included in, or at least not that I've noticed in the calculator. So, yeah, I haven't run into any issues. But then again, I haven't actually submitted the order, so.
Solutions. So, Elliot.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure we have a slightly different crowd here. Why don't you go ahead and pitch Doomkicker again?
Oh, yeah. All right, Doomkicker. Doomkicker is a supernatural tale of suspense. Deals with not a fat...
I messed you up, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you messed me up with that now. He's a security guard in a small town who is involved roundabout in some sort of local conspiracy that he discovers at the center of it is at the sheriff station, something supernatural. And his job is to figure it out, and we hope that he can save his town and just maybe save the world.
So it's Jaws meets Stranger Things.
Jaws meets... Yeah. I should add that. Jaws meets Stranger Things. Actually, that's not... If you look at the way I designed his uniform, it kind of reminds me of Sheriff Brody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not a period piece. It's just... one of my favorite movies was... one of the archetypes I was using for this character was... what's his dude's name? The big guy from John Goodman, not Paul Blart.
Well, yeah, John Goodman. Yeah, you rock.
From and the way kind of he was in "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou." That kind of that kind of cadence is how I hear him in my head.
I kind of hear him like this.
Sorry, I'm eating my almonds.
Damn it, Bobby.
And by the way, they're not just almonds; they're cocoa almonds. Oh.
Looks good.
It's really good, dude. All right.
I am drinking some Bogle Vineyards Essential Red 2016 California.
I'm drinking water.
That's not fancy.
H2O.
Where was it? Outside?
Oh, no.
Jeez, man. You gotta find a way to close that window so you can't get out.
I know. I said duct tape it.
Duct tape it. Then duct tape it. Where's the duct tape?
Wait. I'll get on the hill.
I'll be back, guys.
I love listening to the banter in the middle house.
So how did the whole project start, man? How did Doomkicker start? How'd you and Doug, how did he approach you? How did you get together? What's the story?
All right. Well, basically, it was I had been working on different ideas. There's one in particular that I'm still going to work on very soon. It's the Comic Boy Otomo is another one I want to do.
Looking forward to that one so much.
Yeah, me too. Trust me. But at that time, Doug was looking for some other projects, and he had approached me. We had been talking to each other, becoming better friends and stuff. And the more we talked about, we were a little bit different in age, but a lot of the same ideas about stuff in general. Not anything particular, but like storytelling and I started sharing with him some of my ideas, and he shared with me some of his ideas, and we were like, wow, we got a lot of big, cool ideas. But we said, well, we want to work together, but what would we do? So one night we went through each of our libraries of different things that we hadn't done yet. And I was like, man, I love this idea when he pitched it to me. It was originally a TV show that he wanted to do, and he had a synopsis for the season, and he had the pilot episode scripted out. And I read it, and I was literally laughing out loud. And I don't. That sounds. Everyone says I never do, but I actually never do because I don't read that type of material.
Right.
I don't always get the like in prose. I don't always get it. It's something about the way Doug writes. It's like really. It's fun. It's got a very pace. So what started out with a picture. He sent me an early drawing. It had a different name at first, and you know, the red and black idea was perfect because I had just come off of the black and red book.
Right.
And he had shown me some art where he did a cover. So really, it's funny now that I think about it. The cover that I'm showing on the campaign is not exact. It's not the same at all, except that it is a nice V-shaped red shape that he had in his first one. So it's like a little homage to what he was trying to do. And so I just started to kind of, as I read it, I understood I heard the characters' voices. Now they're not super complicated, but they were just enough for me to feel like I was like, this was a fun idea. And like I said, Doug is really good at writing humor. So I just started to draw little character sketches, and we started to develop it from there. Next thing you know, he's making changes to the ideas because when he first developed it, a lot of the creatures were going to be like mundane movie monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about let's push the envelope. What if we tried something different? You know, I tell you what, we spent at least, this is going to sound funny, but just on the name alone, we spent about maybe altogether like maybe 2 or 3 weeks of communication back and forth. What about this? What about that? What about this?
I've spent years like that, man. That doesn't sound weird.
Yeah. Well, some people wonder because I just heard about another comic coming out of Image that has something very Doom something else, and I was like, oh, whatever. What it just happens that we're in the middle of that kind of like wave of information where that word was coming up, so we gravitated to it and it worked. But it's like everything else. So you can't like pause production on something just because something's just a little off. You got to just keep going. Just keep going. So we went ahead and I showed him some more of my designs, and it just kind of just flourished from there. At this point now, the where we're at now, that it's getting to the point now where he's funny because he's caught up with Earthworm Jim. He'll just throw out these different things. Hey, do this, and so I'll make the adjustments. I'm like, I'm starting to learn his speech pattern. Like, I'm gonna try that. But I'm gonna try this, and then we kind of come to the common ground there. It's cool.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's a good. I used to be a creative director and an art director, so I'm a big fan of the creative process. I love the dynamic that happens in any kind of creative endeavor. It's one of the things that's difficult when you work by yourself because you don't have someone to work with and to have that dynamic with. When you're making all your choices on your own, you just hope that is going to be the right choice.
Well, true.
Right. You're
true,
right.
But on the flip side, egos of certain artists or writers can get in the way sometimes. So it's good that you two mesh very well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're just different enough where the differences enhance the project.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we have a very strong respect for each other, and that's been very helpful as well. Because I've worked with that kind of people too. It's where we don't really respect each other. One person's trying to power play over you, and like get the work done. But it's been really fun. Let me see. Edwin Boyes says, Blacklist Universe, I'm wrapping up the roster. Is Elliot joining us? You can go ahead and count me in. I have a second win, and I just ate some almonds with cocoa powder on it. So I'm a little dumb right now. You caught me at the right time. Well, but Ben, how's it going with you working with everybody else? Do you have that same kind of experience?
I'm lucky, and plus I get to pick my collaborators, So I did a lot of work with film years ago, and I had similar experiences, with egos or projects that's not working out, or this thing or that. But I learned those lessons, and I've been very selective with who I want to partner with and collaborate with. But the best explanation, and what I love, like you said, the creative process, how it feels like to me now is like we're all musicians, we're all a jam band. You might come over and hang out for the night, and we talk and we jam. Now I'm working with a couple other people on, hey, I brought this fully developed melody. You know, what beat do you want to put behind it? You know, and it brings something new, and I don't know. I'm just having a blast with it. But it is true. Be careful who you collaborate with.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's rare to find that. That's why it's so important, you know, when you have those opportunities, you make those kinds of relationships, that you do everything you can to preserve those, you know, because it's so rare that you're going to have that interaction with someone else yet again. And
right.
You know, we just happen to live in that kind of world where everyone's trying to step on each other to get somewhere. So that's one thing I appreciate about Doug. He's very kind to me, and he's been very generous with his time. And like I said before, I'm having a great time because he's got so much knowledge. And
yeah, I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask you that. You know, have you learned something new or one tip? You know, I've been picking up stuff from Dixon and Barron. You know, do you have what's something you've got from Doug?
You know, it's a fearlessness that he has, to be fearless with your project and just get it done, get it out there, complete it. I suffer from that kind of, like, I wanted things to be perfect. I'm a very perfectionist oriented person. So
paralysis through analysis kind of stuff. I get.
Yeah. I mean, I've had the reason why I have such a wide volume of product or ideas in my Bibles. I have a couple of big books that I keep where they're just full of notes and drawings and stuff. It's because I was afraid to do them when you're by yourself, you know. Not to mention, when I was working full time as a creative director and an art director, all your time is caught up doing that. So your free time is a lot less, especially when you have a family. So you're trying to manage all those parts.
Yeah.
When you're by yourself, you're trying to make as much money as possible anyway. So you still don't have that time. So it's great to gel with someone that can understand your language. And so for me, one of the best things is just working fast to start the process. You know, almost like I'm always thinking I'm ready to start carving out the eyeball, where, you know, the masters were like, okay, what is the overall form supposed to be? So to take it even deeper, I would say his writing process is powerful. It's very common. It's that whole 3-act process. And he uses the note cards are pretty genius.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And using the note card specifically was really cool because the temptation when you're writing it in a computer, I know exactly what he's talking about. It's almost like when you're drawing in the computer, sometimes you get heavy into the details too fast, or you miss the forest for the trees.
Right.
So it forces me to kind of say, okay, this is just an idea. This is a thought.
Yeah.
Put it on the card. It doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be 100%. Just put it there. And then if it fits, you just shift it around, literally physically shifting things around. So I've seen pictures of him on the floor with, and you know, he's tall. So, so him sitting on the floor is like the whole floor. And he's got all these note cards everywhere of ideas and parts and moments. So, because I would always like, no, I'd have to, that was what was the paralysis for me, was also not knowing where to start. Right there, just, I have an idea, put it down on a card. And then he even something as simple as use a big Sharpie to do it, so you're not tempted to write too many details.
Right, just get it down to the very bare essential, like the essence of the idea. Because I actually do something very similar. I don't use note cards though, but what I do is I block it out on a massive whiteboard and I connect arrows. The thing is, it's I really like the way that you described it with Doug, because it's almost as if it's like it makes the ideas tangible and you're able to move them around freely.
Yeah.
So you're never stuck. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Again, it's not a way that I was ever taught to write. And then you get to really learn that from him when you see him working. He shares his stuff on his channel. It's not like he just did it in private with me.
Right.
I was watching him do it one time. It was going through the 3-act process and how he does it. And I'm just like, so I literally went out. I went to the Dollar General. I bought stacks of cards. So what I was doing, I was preparing a tomo that way. I was starting to do all the cards. So I still have all the cards. I just haven't gone back. I have them right here too. They're sitting there in a box. So when I'm ready, I'll just bring it back out, refamiliarize myself with the steps and the beats, and then I'll keep going and adding to it. Yeah, and also it makes it work like it's a like building blocks.
Mhm.
You know, and a little bit like Jenga, where I say, oh, this was a good moment. This might work better over here. And then, you know, can you imagine if you were trying to redo that in the computer and you had to find that one paragraph?
Right, exactly. The readability is also really important because, like, if you have it all, just a wall of text, you have to cycle through all of that and try to find the concept. And by the time you find it, you're like, oh crap, the inspiration is gone and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
By the way, you can do that if you use Celtics or a screenwriting program.
Yeah, Final Draft is what I do to use that with beats.
Yep.
It lays out the index, and then I can zoom in or zoom out to see the whole structure of the story. That's actually what I did from 2016 to 2010. That's how I interconnected all my screenplays into a huge comic book universe, was using Final Draft and using my index, and then I know how all of it interplays.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Final Draft, but I don't know, my whiteboard's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, sure. Hey, no, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Is what I always do. I've just been doing it since forever. My first Final Draft, I got on floppies.
Uh-huh.
It was like version
Celtics or Celtics, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, is it's basically a free version of Final Draft.
Whoa,
and it
nice.
has all the fancy, well, maybe not all the fancy stuff, but it's a good basic use. That's what I'm building my strips off of.
Nice. Do you use the index cards in the app or in the software?
You know, I've done that on a couple of movie treatments and stuff, but I don't know. It tends to gets me too deep into the freaking woods. So I try to simplify things and just kind of get my main beats in, and then try to feed them into each other as I write.
Right. I really like Lone Star, man. It was well written, you know. I mean, that was all of our first go outs and stuff, and it's cool to see. I love. Oh, Elliot, I got to get more of your stickers. I was meaning to mention that.
Oh,
I have them in my truck on my visor, and everybody comes in. They're like, "Whoa, those are awesome! Where do I get that?"
some of the black and red ones.
Yeah, the black and red. I got Batman and the Joker up there.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. We're this is why this is so exciting for me. I'm really pumped up about and this is what I've been talking to anyone about since, you know, the last 10-15 years, how important it is for us to start creating your own thing, because I'm really looking forward. I can't wait till someone says, oh man, I want the sticker, you know, and just for example, I want the Hank sticker from Doomkicker.
Right.
You know, all this time, everyone shops for the Batman sticker or whatever, you know, but this time it's like, oh yeah, I want that. That's pretty satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
That's for me, that's the real dream come true, is that part where to just get that kind of feedback that it's not just a one-way street, or it's because people have been, you know, mesmerized over the characters. But this is what's exciting, is to do that. And then we even started doing mini mongers, a set of mini mongers we're going to start producing. That's going to be more like for Tampa, a lot of pirate theme ones for like Gasparilla and stuff.
Oh yeah.
For people that don't know, Gasparilla is like our I wouldn't say it was Mardi Gras, but it has a similar vibe.
I know what it is, but I don't remember any of the dozens of times that I went.
Yeah, well, most people don't. Most people don't when they're done with it.
I've never been arrested down there, you know, so I'm doing good. But man, it's a party.
Yeah, it's a big festival that's related to. I think it's historic, or it might be a urban legend. But supposedly the Bay Area was a hotspot for pirates and stuff like that. And this area was at one point taken over by pirates, and so again, bunch of murderers and rapists. We like, hey, for the kids, but you know, like everything else. But yeah, it's a fun time. So like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to do some stuff that's more regional. So that's been exciting too. Even if it's just creating something like that, like an idea, a theme, a T-shirt design. Man, I tell you, I'm a big T-shirt guy. I heard Edwin making fun of me in my T-shirt off my Instagram post. Did you see that? Oh man, I was like, what's wrong with that picture? What's not a good look? I don't know. I was all like, oh, I hate my body. I hate it. I'm gonna go drink chloride. No, it was good. Yeah, I love T-shirts, man. Love them. I love them.
I do too. Have you ever checked out? I collected it for a long time. DiveBarShirtClub.com.
All right, then no.
It's cool, man. It's like, so, all the dive bars that you don't get to go to around the nation. It tells their story, when they opened up, what bands have played there, and they send you an authentic shirt. And then what's been happening, really, I've been doing it for 3-4 years now. A lot of those small bars, those cool places, have been shutting down. But people moving in, so it's like the last chance to get this collection of shirts.
That's interesting. That bars would shut down. Bars used to be just freaking legal way to print money.
It still is, really. It's just those kind of old school dive bars that the areas have grown up so rich now. Like San Diego, right? A lot of those old school bars, I'm sure, are gone because the land's so valuable.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No, they just raised the prices.
On the drinks, that's true.
Yeah, drinks used to be freaking $4. Now you go in there 15.
That is true.
How do you live there, Michael?
I don't go to bars.
Plus, the sushi's good. The beach is good.
I can sit here and watch all the horrible weather on my TV instead of having to live through it.
Yeah.
We've Doug and Brian and I have been talking about trying to make a trip out to San Diego, but I want to go to that show, but I don't want to exhibit at that show.
It's coming up. If we go just as attendees, I might go.
That's what I'm thinking about, but I've never been there, and I don't think I have the time. I'm gonna be knee deep in Doomkicker. I mean, I could bring it. Well, maybe I could. No, maybe not. I better not.
A bunch of people go. I'll go. I'm not really planning on it right now. I'm going to Tampa Comic Con. I'm going to the Atlanta Comic Con. Going to DragonCon. I think that's about it.
I've never done DragonCon. I had
It's fun.
Like in 4 different hotels or something like that.
Yeah, it's huge, man. It's in Atlanta. Pretty fun, pretty laid back. I like it better than Orlando MegaCon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just more. It says more. I guess more. Instead of Hollywood, it has more of a sci-fi fantasy bent.
Okay.
Toward it, but I dig that more than just seeing Hollywood actors. Personally,
DragonCon is insane. It's like, have you been to San Diego before, Elliot?
I haven't. No.
Okay, well, it's like going to New York, Comic-Con, but you take all the normal people away. And what you're left with is the attendees of DragonCon.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a DragonCon story real quick. In line to meet Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica. Okay, Dirk Benedict, right? I love Battlestar Galactica. And behind me was a huge, bigger than me. I'm 6'3", a huge guy with long black hair. And I go in line now. Dirk Benedict is actually a pretty short guy. He's not a big guy, right? So anyway, I get my autograph, right? I step over to the right, and this huge goth looking, he looked like the Kurgan, Mike. He looked like the Kurgan going to talk to this, and he put his knuckles down on the table, and all he said to the guy was, dun 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 dun.
A-team.
I just growled at him. And Dirk Benedict looked at me for help, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And he just smiled awkwardly and signed the A-team picture. That was it. But yeah, it was a scene, man. I agree with Mike's assessment.
Yeah. On one of the nights there, they have it's called a anything but clothes party in one of the hotel rooms. I don't know. I've never been, but you can see people wearing like they'll make armor out of like beer boxes. Or just anything at all, right? And there was a group of people wearing nothing but ropes, and they got into the elevator with me, and one of them dude, the elevators are always like sardine cans, and one of them just backed right up into me, and I'm just like, it was just the smell. Just the smell. I was like, no, you can't do this to me. I'm being nose raped. This is the worst feeling. It's so disgusting. But that's DragonCon.
Now, isn't it a bunch of like different conventions in one?
It's I mean, it's a convention, so it's a whole bunch of different stuff. But yeah, it's science fiction, fantasy, and comics. And there's different areas for each. There's a art show. There's a comic and pop culture room. But yeah, you get a bunch of the intermingling throughout all the different spaces.
If you want to come, Elliot, just get up here, get up to like the Jacksonville area. We'll cruise up there together, and I got tons of hotel points.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get stuck in an elevator with some stinky people.
Yeah. When does it happen?
I forget
Labor Day
exactly.
weekend?
I'll send it to you.
It's always Labor Day weekend.
Bro.
Labor Day. You can't wear white.
Nobody there wears white.
We'll do it. I'll even get a white leather hat.
But dude, like 40% of the people there are in cosplay.
Right.
It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's like just non-stop cosplaying. It's rad.
How is it
That
for
part's
artists to sell their work?
How's it what?
What is it like for an artist to sell his work there since everybody's cosplaying? Because usually that means
well, yeah, that's usually one of my best cons.
wow.
Yeah, see, I don't have any idea, but at the after party one time, I drank so much that I spoke Klingon to a bunch of people there, and I don't even speak Klingon. The conversation went for like an hour.
What?
They loved it. They loved me.
Wow.
Me and the Klingons. It was a blast.
It sounds like everybody's stereotype thought about those shows happens.
It is kind of.
It is.
Yeah. But it's fun.
I like what Comic Book Journey says: free deodorant for smelly cosplayers. That's true. We should probably just bring a bag full of those little tiny ones.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, hey, in my bag, I got a whole.
I'm sure it's hard wearing those costumes. You know what I mean? And the AC in those places can only take so much. I'm sure. But man, yeah, it does get bad. Smell.
What about on the West Coast? Besides San Diego? What would be the second biggest show for you guys?
WonderCon.
WonderCon, really?
Mm-hmm. As far as comic conventions go.
Comic conventions go to WonderCon.
As far as comic conventions go, WonderCon is the second biggest.
Oh, Vegas, right.
Vegas sucks
Vegas?
for conventions, man.
Are you guys going to that? I'll fly out to Vegas.
No, hell no.
Okay.
I did a Vegas show one time. It was back as a professional thing. It was called Magic. You ever heard of Magic Show? It's a big giant apparel show, and it used to be more prestigious, but it fell off after a few years. But that place was crazy. It took the whole convention center and some other hotels, and you could see all the latest fashions coming out, all the new designer stuff. And but I just couldn't take the city. And everybody kept throwing their little cards of all the dancer cards, whatever. Guys, relax. Not to mention it's hot as Hades. Hot. And I don't care if it's a dry heat. It's like a electric oven heat. Like,
It depends on when you go.
I've had some big nights in Vegas. Texas Hold'em was my thing from like 99 to 2003 or 4. I'd go out there a lot. I've had some big days. But over the course of my quote unquote career or my time spending time out in Vegas playing, I lost. The house does always win. I don't unless you're really good, the house always wins. Because then they send you free tickets, they send you free hotel rooms, and then at the end you end up losing more than you brought.
Yeah,
it's true. The only way to win is if you if you play, you hit big, and you run.
Right.
Because the more you play, the more it all goes back into their kitty.
I actually lost a tournament once to an older lady. it was me and her down to the wire, like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was drinking the whole time. She didn't have a sip, just stone cold gangster sober, and she beat me because she is clear headed. It was, it was those free drinks that got me.
Yeah, that's how they get everybody, the free drinks. It's like, oh no, stay, more drink more. What do you mean you're up $2,000? Drink more.
Right. And you make dumb bets, and you think you're great, and yeah, that's exactly it.
If you're up 2,000 now, you'll be up 20,000 in a few more hours. Drink.
You ain't going nowhere. Come back.
Yep.
Exactly.
Eats Vegas. Let's see. Let's refresh you here. 10,925. $75 away from 11K.
Whoa.
How you feeling, Elliot?
Everyone's right. I should put the link in my bio on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
That's dumb.
Hey, did you set up a domain like Mike did, and I did that?
No, and I think Doug has it.
GoDaddy.
I think Doug has it. He purchased it, but I don't remember how to get access to it with him. I don't think he remembers what he did with it.
Get one of your own, man. If he has Doomkicker comic, get Doomkicker Comics. You know what I mean? And then get it in GoDaddy, and I'll walk you through how to forward it. Or HostGator, or whatever you want to get it from.
Okay, let me get into that. Let's see, but where's the for now though? It's oh gee whiz. Jeez. Jeez. Is there a way to how can you view this from the way that the customer views it? Because right now I'm still in my campaign, right?
Open up another browser.
Oh, I just look at it like this.
Yeah, I just used a different browser to open it.
I need a wrench, Mike. I just noticed I'm wrenchless.
Oh. What?
Maybe a really cool way of buying stuff instead of
Actually,
stuff, you could have your
the
own dollar bill out.
people have been posting in the chat.
Digits of the dollar bill, and then it would accept the dollar. Wait, no, that wouldn't work right.
Yeah, Perkindo put the DragonCon link up. Oh, yeah, August 29th through September 1st. Thank you. Yeah, maybe we'll go. I think we just we need to create a new con, that Rockin' Con that I was talking about, or like some new independent con, like maybe a cruise ship, something cool.
Oh, dude, I've never done a cruise ship. My wife would be so mad.
You gotta go. You gotta. I mean, you live in Tampa, man. Do like just a long weekend. We need to do more. Me and my wife.
Yeah, she loves that stuff, and I've been. You know what it is? I'm kind of scared of the ocean.
And, I mean, it's more danger crossing the street. Honestly, I mean, there has been the issues with illnesses and stuff, but I don't know. All in all, over the years, I personally never had an issue. I did actually. It's not true. I did have, honey. What did I have coming back on that one cruise? What's that called? That stomach thing? Norovirus.
Ebola.
I got norovirus.
What?
Yeah, that was bad news for a while. I had to go to the emergency room and all that. So, anyway, but other than that, cruising has been great.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had Ebola, but I'm fine now.
What did you say? Yeah, just don't eat buffet style.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Don't eat the what?
When I was on a cruise, I caught the norovirus.
I know you said don't eat the what?
Buffet. Just
the buffet.
Order food.
But that's part of the fun. The buffet.
True.
That's what everybody talks about.
That's true, and it is a good buffet. But I think it got me.
It's a good buffet.
So Russian roulette, man. Give it a shot.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, for me, man, I have this. I probably shouldn't be mentioning this in front of everybody because now people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, I knew it. He's a weirdo."
Be free to be you, man.
All are.
It's already true. So I'm not gonna deny it. When I was a kid, I was freaked out. I went to the Museum of Natural History in New York, and in the ocean, like animals exhibit, they have that giant. Is it a sperm whale or blue whale or something like that?
Mhm.
That's suspended. And oh my gosh, man, that thing was terrifying to me. I backed up. I started to have a hyperventilate because I was like, somebody said, "Hey, look at that, that's cool." And I looked up, and it's right above my head. And now when I see these movies where the submarines go under the water, if you ever get that one shot where you see the person or the boat suspended in that giant, ocean, I couldn't say ocean, freak me out.
Wow,
And
you're still scared. Look at you.
I am, dude. I have. So when I was older, I went on a class trip to Sarasota to the Ringling Museum, and that's where they had that really prestigious school for the art school there.
The clown
And so
school? Ringling? Did you say Ringling?
yeah,
The clown school?
yeah. Well, I mean, it's also an art school, so they have
it's seriously a clown school?
I don't know if they have a clown school for sure. I think they do, but it's definitely a
Sorry, I'm totally derailing.
I don't know if it's Ringling Brothers. Is it Ringling Brothers?
Yeah, it's Ringling Brothers.
So it's a clown school.
It's on the property they used to own, and their house is still there by the water, by the rocks. And you can go into their house. It's like a museum now, and you can see all the stuff, the articles that they would use, the razor blades or shoes by the bed and all that kind of stuff. It's a very gaudy, because it was a lot of gold inlay everywhere and stuff like that. Well, anyway, long story short, the in the museum itself, they have some of those giant like 8-foot, 10-foot, 12-foot paintings, and I just felt dwarfed by it. It was the weirdest. This is one that my grandmother used to have in the Bronx, and she just had a painting of the ship on a torrential sea, and it just always turned my stomach. I just couldn't see it. So all of that, and then that same thing happened. I backed up into a statue, and it was a replica of the Statue of David, and oh my gosh. So to this day,
now you're afraid of giant naked men.
I'm very, very afraid of giant naked men. That's why I'm very afraid of Doug Tenaple. And I also have a thing about roaches. I got that problem too. So I got issues.
All right.
Like comic books, except not comics at all. Right,
well, now we know all of Elliot's issues.
Yeah.
And how to scare him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine, I guess. What's some big thing? I'll tell you. To me, it's still being abducted by aliens. That scares the worst out of me.
That one scares you?
Just the thought of it. Just the thought of it. Little creatures knocking you out, coming in your room, taking you places, probing. Nah, that's okay.
The probing part is the terrifying part right there.
Terrifying.
No wolf's milk for me.
I'm also claustrophobic. Like I can't be like. Remember that in that scene in Aliens, where Bishop has to crawl through that little tunnel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's freaky. Oh, that's so freaky.
It's like the Shawshank Redemption scene with the sewer.
Right.
Yes. Oh, it's horrifying.
Yeah, I can't handle that. That turns my stomach.
Yeah, and Die Hard. Die Hard sucks. That when he's like, "Come on to the coast, we'll have a drink."
Yeah.
In the air ducts.
Oh, why are you going in there? No. He pulls out the lighter. Like, oh, I don't like it. It's too much. I don't like it. All right, I picked the wrong thing. I thought I grabbed that as my link. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. All right. Where are we at now here? Let's see. Doomkicker is at. Let me refresh. Dun, 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 dun,
Still
dun.
9:25. Come on, people now.
I was hoping for 11. I was hoping for the shift.
I know. Somebody's got to get in there. Did you do the you haven't made the new tier yet?
Are you talking about the early bird?
Early bird, yeah.
I'm gonna do that right now.
The early squirrely bird.
Okay, copy URL. Turn that again.
So how many times have you pressed F5 today, Elliot?
About 17,000 times.
All the times. All the times.
That's all.
Yeah, people think I'm clicking on it all the time because the way I'm looking away at the monitor, I'm actually looking at the chat, but every once in a while I'll sneak it over. It's cool is that you see it growing,
Mhm.
and you're like, oh, that's cool that people are digging it. Right on, and then you feel like a dummy because you did too much. Wait, what is? Why am I doing it the hard way? Why do we have to do things the hard way? I should just copy that into my email. I've been posting this URL, but it's taking me to your YouTube channel. I'm sure we'll be fine with that. All right.
We're all just sitting here silently waiting for Elliot
I
to
know.
do something.
I was wondering.
I want to do this. I keep getting. It keeps taking me to YouTube. How do I do this better? Let me see if I can just open in browser. I guess still taking me to YouTube.
The heck?
All right, I'll leave that alone. All right, an early bird special. Sounds like a meal at a diner.
Yep.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so I would need.
And you know those people who will back any for the troops tier. Just so you know.
Say again.
Say it again.
There are people who will back any for the troops tier.
That I need to figure out more because that's a lot of work to figure out.
It is a lot of work, but it's worth it.
It is. It is. Fair enough. Oh, hold on.
All right, Elliot, I'm actually going to start inking this.
What? I haven't seen what you're working on.
Do you want me to show it?
Yeah.
I got to move my camera and everything then. All right.
Just this whole. Oh, okay. I am a real American.
I don't know if you can see it.
You need a camera too, Mike. That's your problem. You need a second.
Oh, you can't see because it's on the thing. All right, I will expand it on the YouTubes.
Oh, I see it there. It looks good.
All right, let me blow it up and then.
Oh, I have on my sunglasses. I look like a corpse.
So I have the big head thing, and it's going to be black out here behind everybody, and then this is going to be all negative space down here with grass. I'm going to do like an outline of the grass here. And then you have the character, and pretty girl running and running and running and running and running and running and running.
I love it, Mike. I love it.
Thank you.
Let's see how it makes one wear shades.
Bless you.
Yeah, that looks great. That looks great.
So I'm going to go ahead and ink this live from New York.
Did you put in the bricks? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just
It's
kidding.
going to be the non-brick version.
All right, let me see here. But to get this done, it's the metal print. What size was the metal print again?
9x6, 6x9.
I can't help but feel like I'm your guinea pig. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Right.
I'm the guinea pig. I already did it. I'm
That's
telling
true.
you what I did.
That's good because he's prepping for his magnum opus, his best work ever, with the legendary cover of the Offworlder.
Yeah. That will be the best thing I ever do in my life.
In his life.
Okay. Just gonna be.
You know, it's gonna suck if I die like right after I do that piece.
Oh,
That
wow.
would suck. And for many, yeah, that would suck.
Is this art going to be done at a later time, or what is it in the art of?
Who? What? Where? When? Why? Are you talking about Offworlder?
No. This metal print.
That you're putting up? It's the art from the covers.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Why I got to explain everything?
Because sometimes I don't know what I say. How you put in the you know?
The how you say?
Yes. Yes. You know what I got that from? That's you ever watched what was that dude that used to college humor, whatever. He did the Batman Two-Face. Where's whatever his name is, and he goes, I'm Two-Face.
Oh, Harvey.
Harvey.
What did you do with Harvey? Yeah, he's turning around and everything. Yeah, those are great.
But he did a thing with Street Fighter.
Yep.
He's like the HR something guy or some
Yeah.
guy. He's talking to Vega. He goes, "These are my clothes. My clothes."
Yeah.
They have that lisp in Spanish. He goes. So you say that your claws? Yes. That dude cracks me up, and I'm glad to see he's had a thriving career in those Verizon commercials. All right, so
Kyung's the only person who knows what you're talking about.
come
Oh,
on.
really?
I like College Humor. I just don't remember that one.
I'll find it and I'll
I
send it.
forgot the guy's name, but yeah, those were great skits.
You see the one where he fired all that? He was Professor X and he fired all the X-Men.
Yep.
So good. Mike, you've not seen this?
I don't think I've seen those ones.
I don't either.
They're good. The X-Men ones are even well. They're funnier to us because we're a bunch of geeks. All right, so select item. Now this is gonna have. Okay, this is gonna have the Doomkicker comic signed.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna have the Mike S. Miller variant cover. This is gonna have my prints,
Mm-hmm.
paper prints. And what did I do with it? I'm only doing one. Is it just one cover or multiple covers?
Oh, you mean the metal print?
Yeah.
No, one of each.
Oh, one of each. Okay. So I need to make another item then. Okay, hold on. Let me save the perk. Oh, wait. What's our price on this?
$100.
$100. This is going to be the early bird special.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's still early.
It is the first day.
It is the first day. We're only into this 6.5 hours. I'm doing pretty good.
I don't think you should complain.
No, I shan't.
Good.
Okay, let me save that. Go back into items. What is going on there? Oh, I gotta put those.
Anybody say anything interesting in Let's Shot? Oh gosh, I still have it all blown up on me drawing. I guess people don't mind that, huh?
No, I like it.
Aye.
Hey, Muerta Anunciada is there.
Muerta! I don't see him.
Oh, he's in the chat.
Muerta.
I think he's further up from me now. All right. Okay. I got.
What's up,
Items.
Unchained Jimmy?
This 6x9 metal print of main cover. All right. Save. I'm gonna make a new item. 6x9.
This is riveting TV.
I'm sorry. I'm making a whole thing, man. I'm making a thing. I got sunglasses on.
I know. You know, I was doing that on Ethan's stream the other day. Somebody was like, can you do the four pack of all the different Monster Hunt covers? And I'm like, sure. Someone else take over. Freaking Nasser takes over, and just ruins the whole stream. It was so funny. Started talking about sports, and Antonio's, oh yeah, sports, and like the chat was like dying. They're like, no, make it stop. This is not a sports crowd. That's probably why I understand. I've never been a sports guy.
Yeah, me either so much, honestly.
It's because my dad was a nerd. Your parents kind of have to get you into being into sports, I think.
Yeah.
And my dad just didn't care at all. Kind of makes me feel bad because I see that sort of like, you know, camaraderie you can have with people when you're talking about sports and stuff, and I certainly didn't give that to my children, so I'm like, whatever. Don't ever let Nasser take over again, Mike. Good call, Ghost of Henry. Good call. That's right. Esports are where it's at. Alright, I'm going to give your hot chick a muffin top.
Yeah! I'm sorry. That was a little loud, sorry.
What was that?
That was just me being foolish. Alright. Okay. And then I'm finally down to the thing. See, I'm not as fast as you guys. I got to take my time. Baby, you can do it. Take your time. Do it right.
Do it right.
You can do it, baby.
Do it tonight. All right. Are these limited?
Yes. Limited to one. Wait, did you put that they're signed and numbered?
I'll have to listen in the description because it's too...
yeah, limited to 100. Signed and numbered.
So 100. Baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right.
All right, gentlemen, I got to take off. It was great talking with you.
All right, brother. Thanks for hanging out.
And again, congratulations, Elliot.
Thank you, but I really appreciate that.
All right.
My parties aren't exciting, but they're still parties, and you were here. That's why.
All right, guys. Take care.
Later, Ken.
All right, so this is the early bird special at Marge's.
Yeah, actually, guys, I better bounce too. I got dinner.
All right, brother.
Run to. But good talking to you guys.
Yeah,
congrats, Elliot, Doomkicker.
Appreciate you so much. I really do. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. You're the main man.
We will catch up in Tampa for sure.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right,
later guys.
Later. All right, so we have here early bird special includes the main and Mike. Yes, I have never written your name this many times. The Mike S. Miller.
Mike S. Miller's
variant covers signed by Elliot Fernandez.
Eliote. Is there a D&Q and what's the subject? Yes, D&Q subject tonight is Jawbreakers. If Elliot is still awake, he may be joining us.
Yeah, I already told Edwin I would be.
All right.
So I'll just get some coffee. By that time, I'll be so tired. I'm gonna be like, hey, whatever you want to do, I'll draw the Fraggle Rock.
Jawbreakers, la, la, la. Poor Elliot.
And then finally,
This is it, man. This is your first foray into. Oh no, you've done freaking.
I did the black and red,
Yeah.
but Andy really handled it for me. This is my first one with a comic and all the extra goodies. 2 metal 6x9 prints.
Jawbreakers, P-Money, Jawbreakers.
Numbered, limited to 100. All right. So the early bird special includes the main and Mike S. Miller variant covers signed by Elliot Fernandez. Both exclusive prints signed. 2 metal 6x9 prints signed and numbered, limited to 100.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. And let's see. Oh, I need to add countries and stuff.
You should put limited edition.
Okay.
By the way, I've still got 8 early birds left. If anybody is interested in getting some hot metal prints of my various covers, link is in the description. You can do it, baby.
Okay.
Do it tonight. How you like her sexy little muffin top?
Hold on. I will look at it right now. For some reason, my YouTube is very grainy. Oh,
Slacker High says Jerkmonger, metal prints of what? Metal prints of the 2 covers that are going to be available at this time. Jerkmonger, well, Elliot's cover, and then this cover that I'm working on. So they will be full color metal prints, just like the metal prints I have on my campaign. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Her leg looks jacked. Like jacked up or like buffed?
I thought she looked good.
It looks feminine to me. Did you say something, Elliot?
No, I'm trying to figure out my weights again. I got to go back on my shipping.
Oh, yeah.
I have the other one that I'm using. Let's see. I just want to make sure everything else is good to go. I wonder if I should add that then. Signed and numbered prints of both covers, signed and numbered, limited.
So each of you are signing each respective cover, asks Slacker High? No. Elliot's signing his books.
That is correct. That is correct.
I'm not flying to Florida. No offense to Florida.
You could if you want to.
I could if I wanted to. I'm not going to.
Why Am I still having problems saving this perk?
What?
There's an error in the following field. It must be blank.
Scroll up to my last chat. Muerta. Did you read my last email? Do the last 3 show on your end? Oh, yeah. I think they did. Marta. Do it tonight.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, I think we just crossed 11,000. 11,075. Somebody bought something for $100.
Wow. I sound like Matt Weldon. Wow.
Early bird special, 1 claimed.
It's already up?
Already up.
Well,
You can't change it now. Doomkicker comic signed. Print A.
no, I can't do that because I don't have any shipping in it.
You didn't add shipping to it?
No. I had it hidden. I have it hidden.
How do you have it hidden? It's right there. I see it.
There.
It's on the
Oh.
find out who did that, who bought that, and then refund them. And then fix it. Fix it now. Otherwise you can... No, you're going to have to refund them because you want it to be 100 available. Get this perk. Wait, let me see the shipping.
No, there's no shipping in it because I didn't get that
no
far.
shipping at all on it?
No, I was still building it. I had it hidden. Yeah, I was having trouble with it, and it kept jacking up. I wonder if we just did it by accident.
Okay, whoever bought the early bird, Peter Mike did it, I think. No? Somebody did it.
How do I figure that out?
It'll say on your contributors.
Okay.
Rodwell, you can't blame me for this.
Do I delete it? The perk?
Hide it.
I did.
It's already been purchased, so you can't delete it.
Okay, I see what you mean. All right, perk.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but the angle on your shirt, like your camera, it makes you look like you're 400 pounds.
I know. It's I don't know. See, this perk has been claimed. Okay, hidden. Okay, do I save it now? Yeah.
You can do it, baby.
All right, so now I got to go to.
Hey, does this girl have a wedding ring?
Yes. They are married.
Is it a diamond or just a band?
It's probably just a band. With a small diamond, maybe. But
Dude.
what? It's a band. Don't worry about it. Just a band. How do I find finances, perks, claim, donations?
If the person who purchased the early bird can refund it now, if you're listening, so that Elliot doesn't have to figure out how to do it, he will set it up properly, and then you can purchase it again.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, you guys. I was trying. It wasn't. I was clicking it to hide it, and it wasn't doing it. I guess it was a glitch. That happens to me quite a bit. Okay. Okay, so
It's the upshot angle. Elliot is huge. Arthur Brown says, "Darn, Mike, that's mean." No, Elliot knows.
no,
Elliot
I know.
does not weigh 400 pounds, so this is just a trick of the camera. It's like,
Yeah.
he went to Jared.
Didn't do it.
Hank is a small town security guard, so the rings are likely minimal.
So okay, I'm still having trouble here. Let me
Elliot,
see.
are each of you signing each of your respective metal prints? No. Elliot is signing the prints. It's still his property, so he can sign even if he didn't do the art.
Word.
Or, I mean, honestly, with the metal prints, if you want to ship them to me, I don't mind signing them for you. I'm not going to sign a bunch of books, but
I've already made a mistake here, Michael.
you made a mistake?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Perks claim the donations.
You can do it, Elliot. You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay. Perks claim. Okay, they canceled it, but it's still showing. Okay, if I go back to the perk now, I should be able to edit it, right?
Oh, they canceled their purchase?
Yeah, but now
Oh,
it's saying that this perk has been claimed. Once a perk, I have to make a new one.
Yeah, just replicate that perk and then fix it, and then hide the other one.
Shoot, I messed it up.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Chris, what's going on, man?
What's going on, mate? What's going on, Mike?
How you doing, brother?
I'm in pain right now.
Oh, what's the matter?
I got back problems. I can't even sit down straight. I just came for a little bit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that you were in pain from watching Elliot fail so badly at trying
Oh,
to put this thing together.
It's true.
see how they're struggling with that perk. So
What
how's
happened to your
everybody
back?
doing? What was that?
What happened to your back?
I don't know, man. Last week, I think it was like Sunday. I was putting on a case of water and I felt fine. But when I sat down, everything just went, and I haven't been able to move from the sofa for like almost a week.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I'm finally getting some movement, but I'm still in pain.
No chiropractor for you?
No. I was hoping to go away, but it's not going anywhere.
Ooh, sounds like you pinched something.
Yeah. I usually pitch a sciatic nerve, but I think this has been the worst that's ever happened.
Oh, so sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah. It's all right, man. I gotta man up. I gotta eat it.
That's right. That's what men do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Women just work through the pain. Men just lay down for a week.
I actually was cutting the grass with the pain, and I regretted it. The worst decision I made.
Coming to grasps with it, like
Like
okay.
like I was pushing through the pain and just cutting the grass, and every time I
cutting
hit a
the
bump,
grass.
I felt the nerve just pinching.
oof. Yeah, I was having some neck issues a few weeks ago.
I think those are one of the worst to have. And then
Yeah,
you're always drawing. You got your head looking down almost all the time too, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
It stinks.
Trying to draw some pretty housewives.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Desperate Housewives.
Is that a cover you do for this
she-
campaign?
Yeah. Is she desperate, Elliot? I didn't know she was desperate.
No, she's not. I was just kidding.
Yeah, good job, Ellie. Man, I see your campaign is just launched, man. It's taking off.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. But
Yeah, I can see it in your face.
Well, he's in a moment of confusion.
Concentration. I hear that people do the best thinking on the toilet.
that's funny. Wait, what you talking about with us? Okay, let me take a snapshot of this so I can figure out what I gotta do here. And you're saying that those are pretty low in weight, right?
Yeah, they probably weigh, about as much as a comic book each. Just add like
I got it.
half a pound or whatever. Or you know what, dude? They're paying you $100. Just eat the shipping.
Early bird special.
Oh, karaoke night at Mike's house, at Ellie's house.
Early bird special. My wife just sending me angry messages. Like, what you doing? Like, I'm promoting. I'm promoting.
Get off my back.
I'm promoting. She don't care.
Right. I gotta be. Oh, I wonder if my wife can take those prints to the post office for me. I got a bunch of packages I need to send out. Gosh, I'm kind of hesitant about sending them out while all this bad weather's all over the country.
Hey, what's going on? Is the sign of the apocalypse?
Yeah. I hear it's global warming. Wah, wah.
Black.
Mm-mm-mm.
In the event of global warming, do you still get insurance from Aflac?
Aflac. Aflac.
Does your house have global warming insurance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millions.
That means the insurance pays for your air conditioning.
I'll take that. Well, no,
Sick.
the premium though.
That'd be sick.
All right,
I
so
like those characters in that page. What are they called earlier on your campaign? The one with the they look like they have like these
Sock heads.
like these, yeah.
sockheads.
What's this called? Oh, I was like, I think describing like the material,
It's supposed to be like burlap, like
right? Like sackcloth.
Dallas Deadeye says for $5, Critius, I used to throw my back out at least once a year, but since I started doing push-ups on a daily basis, I have never thrown it out since. He's telling you to exercise.
Yeah, people telling me, man, it's that you're lazy, man. Your body's gotten lazy and your muscles are weak.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that advice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take
Or-
it.
You lazy weak muscle.
Okay. A lazy, weak muscle thing.
There's only one muscle I usually work. That's the only one that I need for now.
Hey, I go for a walk 2 or 3 times a week.
I need to do it. You know, I heard that. I think if you walk like 2 miles a day or something like that, it helps with preventing what is that called? Is that,
Whatever you're having problems with.
dementia or something like that. When you forget stuff.
Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's, yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take that.
Yeah, I see Justin McClure gets it, man. I need massaging my thighs.
I'll do it for you.
I don't know how my wife will feel about that.
So I got the things. I got that.
I will not be massaging your thighs, sorry.
Oh, Mike, you was my trusted friend. I've been using a lot of Icy Hot. I've been drowning my back in Icy Hot. And I think I'm addicted. I just like the way it feels.
Yeah?
When you get that that burning sensation, then it turns cold and it turns hot again. Oh, it feels so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm addicted to Icy Hot.
What did they do to you? They
Well, the kids are trying it, man. You gotta try it.
The Icy Hot. Just don't smoke it, man.
Haggis Moose says, I like how you couldn't remember the word. You definitely need to start walking.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. It's a good day. How's your campaign doing, Mike? I saw that last I saw you was like at 130, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it's moved much today.
No. That's good, man. You killed your last campaign. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's been sacrificing his time with me.
I've been trying to get Elliot to $100,000 this morning. So
6 figures for Elliot. Here we
if I
go.
can't do it, I will feel like a terrible failure, and then I will end my own campaign.
Punish yourself.
Yeah.
like Ramadan. You start whipping yourself.
Ramadan.
Isn't it Ramadan where they would start whipping themselves with the
Oh, the crazies. Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, how you cut up? You almost cut up to Brian Shearer.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna try to get something going where we're promoting each other's work as well.
Nothing wrong with a little friendly competition.
Uh,
So it's not friendly. I see.
Did Brian launch his on his own show or on Doug's?
I think it was on Doug's show.
Oh yeah.
I think. I can't recall right now, to be honest.
Gosh, it'd be nice if Doug promoted my book.
He does. Whenever we talk about it, we talk about all the different ones. Whenever he talks about all the books that are campaigning, that you got to back this, you got to back that.
He doesn't have me on.
Oh,
Whatever, Doug. Whatever, Doug.
You gotta take it up with Doug, Mike. You gotta take it up with Doug.
I know, right? I'm taking it up with Elliot because he's here.
Yeah.
don't worry, Mike. When I'm back on YouTube, we'll do it up.
All right.
Well, we gotta beat the stepchild, Mike.
So, does this face work for you? Give it a few seconds.
That looks good, Mike. I like it. I like it.
It's not
Oh,
focusing.
that's great.
Focus is kind of crappy.
Look at that. Oh, it's so cool to see those characters done a different way. They're close, but in your style, it's nice.
Sergeant Gunnery Hartman, right?
Trying to keep it looking like your characters,
Yeah, looks good. Looks good. You give her the Phoebe Cates lips.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up?
Hey man, we were all children of the '80s. We knew who the hottest chicks were.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Especially, I like that chick from Weird Science.
Kelly
Kelly LeBrock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the chick from the Wraith. What's her name again? The blonde chick.
The Wraith.
Man, let me see. I get her name.
Do you remember that movie?
Sherilyn Fenn. Sherilyn Fenn.
Oh, Sherilyn Fenn, yeah, from Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw that. I remember there was a movie called Razorback. You remember that?
Razorback.
About those psycho boars out in the Australian outback.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It was we had a copy of it, and I watched that thing 1,000. It was so fun. All right.
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
The Hank.
That's funny, huh? Like, we had such a dearth of entertainment back then. We would watch, like, movies if we had them on VHS. We would just watch them over and over and over again. But now it's like we have our access to everything at any moment of the day. And so we, like, almost never watch anything more than a couple times.
Right.
Mike, there's 100 of your metal prints and 100 of my metal prints, right?
Right, but you're selling them together.
Correct. That's correct. Along with the book.
Why do all my kids have gray hairs?
Books, right?
Wow, you know what? I think it's my fault. Because I don't have any gray hair. I think you guys are getting all my gray hair.
Oh.
I gave all my gray hair to my kids.
I have gray hair.
Hardly.
Pay me to.
Hardly. Micah has more gray hair than I do.
So you tell me if I have one more kid, I can pass all my bad DNA to him or her?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do that then.
I'm like, what do you call it? What's the guy with the painting up in the painting that ages for him?
Oh, Dorian Gray.
Dorian Gray, except for I just did it with my kids. So they're aging instead of me.
Hey, that's not a bad storyline, right? An immortal going around impregnating women just so you don't age.
That's right.
Is that what he did?
That's what I do. Your kids just aged at 3 times the rate, and it's like, sorry, I'm sucking your youth from you.
You know what? My toughest problem with this back issue is sneezing.
Ooh, yeah, when my neck was bad, that was the same thing. Freaking a sneeze,
Yeah.
and you're just like,
It's like
and you're like,
renews the pain.
when, yeah, you know the sneeze is coming, and you're just terrified. You're like, no, it's coming.
Yeah, you pinching your nose. You're trying to hold your breath.
Yeah, and it's funny is I had that problem for like weeks, and it was getting better slowly, and I was like, I should just go to Oli and have him fix my neck, but I just never did. And then I went to go drop off prints for him to take to Phoenix with him.
Right.
And so we just went and said, I'll fix my neck, and he did it. Dude, it hurt so bad when he cracked my neck. This pain shot right down my arm. I was like, ah! But it's all better now.
Oh,
It fixed it. I'm like, I should have done this weeks ago.
jeez. I'm going to probably find somebody like that. Church Bell says sneezing is terrible when you have broken ribs too.
Oof. I can imagine.
I can imagine.
All right, I'm activating this perk. Boom. Early
You
bird.
sure it's right? You better be right.
It is.
Better be. That's all I'm saying.
It is.
That's all I'm saying is it better be.
Saying it is.
All right, I'm gonna check it right now.
All right.
Doomkicker Early Bird Spatial.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
perk is limited to 100. Includes main cover sign, Mike S. Miller cover sign, exclusive Hank print sign, exclusive black and red print sign, 6x9 metal limited edition print of main cover signed, 6x9 metal limited edition print of Mike S. Miller cover signed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items for only $100. Can you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The Early Bird Special. Limited. Signed. Numbered. You didn't put that they were numbered.
Oh. All right, let me hide it. Oh, it's already claimed. No, not claimed. Hold on.
1 out of 100 claimed. Oh.
That's all right. It is signed and numbered.
It's signed and numbered. 1
Yeah.
of 100.
Yeah, they'll be surprised.
All right, so let's roll back up and see where that puts us.
All right.
You are at $11,015.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Right on.
Right up to the price is right.
For this low price, you can screw Elliot up too.
Yeah, right.
Want to make edits like terrible? Buy 1,000 of those copies.
Do it.
All right up. All right.
Critias, a chiropractor costs like $80 per visit. Just go get it stretched out. Seriously.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. Put myself in somebody else's hands and just pray that they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
I offer.
that's how it works.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Look at this. The list for tonight is looking good on Drawn and Quartered. What time does that start?
7.
7. That's a 10 o'clock show for me. All right.
Yeah.
By the way, do I look good in these sunglasses?
Read it. Who's coming tonight? Drawn a quarter. Who's coming tonight?
All right, we got Mike Miller, number 1. 2, John Lee. Number 3, Ethan Van Skyver. Number 4, Edwin Boyette. Number 5, fan edition winner. Number 6, Brian Shearer of Gunship Thunder Punch fame. Number 7, Elliot Fernandez of Doomkicker fame. Number 8, Andrew Huerta. And 9 is, let me double check if Miller made any promises. All right. And number 10 is Ditto.
10 is what?
Ditto, saying I guess the same as number 9. I think he's got 2 slots.
Wait, what was number 9?
Let me double check if Miller made any promises.
Hey, Elliot, if you do a mohawk, you can call yourself Travis Bickle
Who that is?
from Taxi. Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro.
Oh yeah. Because of the shades.
Yeah, you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Oh, right? Is it you looking at me? Or talking to me? I forgot how he goes. How he says it?
You talking to me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You talking to me? You
I don't see anybody else. You must be talking to me.
talking to me? You talking to me? Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, yo, hey, okay, hey, yo, oh,
You know, I saw the original Fast and the Furious. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I still
kinda
haven't
liked it.
watched the whole thing, but the parts I did see, it looks like an actually good movie.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, because it just looks so cheeseball.
Right, right. And the actor was pretty good too.
You're probably right about that. I mean, it looks, you know, the thing is, I was never really into a car person,
Right.
but I did like cars when I was a kid, but they all had to be like they were either cars that looked like they could also submerge into water and also fly in space.
Hmm.
On cars. So that's all I was into. Same like with the Stormtroopers, those were my favorite guys, particularly the Biker Scouts.
Oh yeah.
But then you get older, you're like, oh man, I like driving. And I heard these guys were talking this morning about cars that they were racing in and old cars. I remember I got a chance to ride the 300Z, and I was gunning it. This is out in Seattle, or Tacoma.
Right.
I love that car, man.
It's low. It's a low profile car.
Yeah, man, it was dope. It was like the older one, you know what I'm talking about? Not
Yeah,
the new,
yeah. The like the 90s, 80s.
yeah, 80s. Like it had like the little spine on the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Yeah, it had like was it like the dip on the nose?
You talking about the 300Z?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nissan?
that's a great car. There's only one 300Z.
No, they came out with a modern one.
No, they come out with new Z's, but there's only one 300. There's a 240, a 260, 280, 300.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
They didn't reissue it like a brand new model of the same car?
It would be a different Z, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
If you want to have a nice car,
You could
get
Google
the
it and prove me wrong, but I'm fairly certain that's how it works.
you want to have a nice car, get the R32. Now it's legal to bring them into this country.
What car is that?
The R32, the Nissan Skylines.
Oh, I never saw it.
Those cars are monsters.
Uh oh.
That's probably it.
Oh snap. Oh snap. See, early bird special got scooped.
Ooh la
Another
la.
one? I know one did.
Let me see. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Let me just check, make sure. I must be the same one. Although it might not be. I have 154 back, and I can't remember. Let's see. Early bird. Where are you at? Early bird.
Two
Yeah.
claimed. Two claimed.
Oh, snizzap.
Tell you, people like them metal prints.
Oh, yeah, because it's 11,295 now. You know, I really appreciate everybody supporting this project. This really is a project that is got a lot of passion in it. A lot of passion. And by passion, I mean when I see Critias, I just hold my breath and just get all nervous.
By passion, he means fear of large bodies of water. Akuma says the new ones are the 350Z and the 370Z.
My bad, yo.
It's alright. I love all the Z's, man. The 280 is probably my least favorite, but...
Right.
Oh, wait, no, there was... What was the freaking Z? It came out like 1989. It's kind of the soft-nosed one before the 300ZX. I didn't like that one.
I don't know, but I used to own a 1971 Monte Carlo. Oh, thing was so fast. It was
You know,
so.
I wasn't a fan of the Monte Carlos in the 70s.
Uh huh.
I wasn't a fan.
Well, I was, and I
Just-
had,
I love listening to Elliot on one hand say I didn't like Fast and Furious because I'm not a car guy, and now he's just talking about cars.
because I'm not like I'm not an enthusiast. I don't know every car. I can't
Right.
tell you what's under the hood.
Right.
I just when I experienced it, driving it was great. Like I rode around in a few Porsches, and they were not that impressive to me. They were also super tight. They were. I was already a bigger kid back then, so I was like, I don't like the way I feel here. I couldn't imagine riding one now. That'd be horrifying.
Right.
Now, motorcycles, same thing. I love riding motorcycle. I rode a motorcycle. I rode a Suzuki Boulevard. Loved that bike. Loved that bike. I ended up selling it because we needed a car, so I could take the kids to school because they were going to ride on me on the bike. But that bike was so special. But I have and I worked for Harley Davidson stuff, and I still only know a handful of things about Harley Davidsons. I went to the museum though. The museum was amazing. It's just there's so much information, and I mean, you've asked me about Spider-Man. I can tell you all kinds of stuff.
Right.
But so all my brain capacity went to comics. What's wrong?
But you know what it is about cars is that there's so many things you got. You know, you learn about them. You know, torque, specs. Oh, you know, you learn everything about it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a science behind it, just like comics has a science behind it.
Right. So when you talk to speak educatedly about it, it's a very taxing thing. You got to learn about stuff. I want to
Dude,
learn.
I have a funny Porsche story.
All right, tell me.
Do you know what a Porsche 959 is?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, because my cousins were into them, so I know them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the rarest, most valuable Porsche ever made. So my friend Andre, he bought one of those back when he used to work for Microsoft, and Bill Gates bought two because Bill Gates was the first one to import one in the United States, and they had to be safety spec'd. So you had to buy one, wreck it, in order to safety spec it, and then he imported a second one to actually own once they were allowed in
Right,
the
because
country.
Sucks.
they
and were
modify the
at
car sometimes.
At the time, they were $250,000 each. So when Bill Gates bought one, my friend Andre, who also worked at Microsoft, like I said, bought one too. Well, he had this thing up until just a couple years ago, actually. And I mean, at one point, he's like, "Hey, can I keep this in your garage?" And he never wanted to drive it, and it had just kind of sat there. He probably put a few thousand miles on it, tops. And so he was trying to give it to his son, and his son is like, "I don't like it."
Oh man.
So he kept trying to give it to his son. And his son just wouldn't take it, right? So eventually he just sold it to somebody in Europe. And I was like, "Well, how much did it sell for?" He said, "Oh, I don't want to talk about how much I sold for." So I go and I Google how much these things sell for. They sell from $1.2 to $1.6 million.
Wow.
And then after the fact, I was talking to his son, and I'm like, you could have bought a house, and then like whatever car you did like with the money.
Right.
You could have got from the car.
Jeez.
So we give him crap for that relentlessly.
I like what Daytona Falls says. I was bike curious before I got my bike. I'm now a full-blown motorsexual. That's good. Hey, I will never appreciate it. I want to copyright that.
Ooh.
Hey, Nasser. What's going on, man?
Nice.
Nasser says bigots.
I know. I don't know what that means, but
I
That's
don't
his
know
favorite
what that
word.
means either. Is he trying to say you're big? You're a big guy?
it's because my camera, man. Gosh.
The camera adds 300 pounds.
That's just fat shaming you, Elliot.
I know, man. Here, look. If I go like this, now if I go like this, my head's gigantic.
Do you have a fisheye lens on that thing?
I must, because everything I take like with this camera is like that. Only a good camera is my iMac camera, but yeah. I like the adjustability. I like being able to be nimble with my cameras. This is camera 1. This is camera 2. That one's camera 1. I'm over my artwork. I've been using my art table a lot more lately because I got tired of suffocating myself in the computer station. But now I still got all kinds of. I got brushes on water cups and all kinds of nonsense. Art is hard.
I know.
It's backbreaking work. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. Let's check here. Let's
Yeah,
refresh your Indiegogo.
Yeah.
$11,295.
Oh la la.
And
No,
that is
Nonsense. Thank you so much, everybody.
still 2 early birds.
Just 2?
4 Mike Miller variants. Hey.
Oh, I
look at
see
that.
it.
Guys who might be new, Doomkicker live now today, just broke open today, and he's already at $11,295. If you're gonna back it now. There's Mike Miller variants. There's metal prints. There's posters. There's lions, tigers, bears. Oh my!
Did you actually read the text I put in there
Of what?
on my campaign? I know you did.
For which part?
My the campaign text.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, Elliot. Sometimes people just skip to the heart.
All
I'm
right,
just being honest.
can I read it to you?
Yeah, read it.
All right, because I put a lot of work into that.
Go ahead, sir.
Well, now I feel bad for not reading it.
Yeah, I just feel the same way.
I'm gonna read it to you. It's like this is like Magic Garden. Here we go. Hold on, I got almond in my mouth. All right.
Yeah, swallow whatever you're chewing first, please.
Why? Don't you want to hear my mouth chew?
No?
Okay. Hold on. Hold, please. All right. Enter the Doomkicker. Hi. My name's Ellie Fernandez. My name is Fernandez, but you might know me as the invincible jerkmonger on social media. I'm an American Puerto Rican illustrator. By the way, did you notice I put American first? Did you know that?
I hope so.
Wordplay.
Because
Wait, isn't Puerto Rico...
Part of
America?
America, but let's just give it to him, Mike. Let's
Isn't
just
that
give it to him.
redundant?
it's not
Like,
it's not actually a state.
but it's... We own it.
Yeah, but it's not a state. So they don't
You
pay
have no
tax.
sovereignty.
All right. Okay. American Puerto Rican illustrator, designer, and comic book artist with over 20 years experience. I've spent most of my professional career working on other people's dreams, from Harley Davidson to Marvel Animation to DC Comics and much, much more. But now I get to work on some of my own dreams. Doomkicker is about Hank, a frustrated small-town security guard who wants to live up to his father's legacy as the town sheriff, but finds himself stuck. He stumbles on a local conspiracy that will turn his world upside down. What if doing the right thing costs you your soul? My partner on Doomkicker is dangerous Doug Tenaple. I trust me, the thought crossed my mind about Dirty, but I left it out. Creator of Earthworm Jim. And we've teamed up to bring you a supernatural suspense adventure that will shake the halls of Valhalla. But beware, this comic is not for the faint of heart. This thing is packed to the gills with breakneck adventure, chilling mystery, and oh yeah, my favorite, creepy things that go bump in the night. This is where you come in. Doug and I have a dream to bring back the classic comic goodness that seems to be missing on bookshelves across the world. This is a story of the everyman in all of us versus the darkness of the great unknown. The story of good versus evil with all the gray in between. With your help, we can fire up this bad boy and help Hank save his town and maybe even the world. Are you ready? Let's go kick some doom.
I'm not ready, Elliot. I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
Not ready for that.
That was a great call to action. I heard, no, I'm not ready. And then I go into my artwork. I was trying to.
I like the way you laid out your perks. Pretty good.
Yeah. Did you like the ones I just added the last couple hours that don't match everything else?
Don't match. They all match.
What do you mean they don't match?
Because I don't have the artwork that matches it.
Oh.
It looks good. You know why? Because the logo thing is a good placeholder for all that. Well, it's too late now, right? You can't add it later.
Nope.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll always know which ones are mics by the image.
By the way, they screw everything up.
I have an extra thing. Didn't work out. Refunded. Probably counts against me now. Like, can I get a copyright strike on Indiegogo? I'm just kidding. Did you see the pictures of me and Doug? Did you see a picture of me and Doug?
Yeah,
My
I saw
beard's
the
mightier
picture of you and Doug. I did scroll through it. I just didn't read it.
Yeah, but you should see my beard, how big it is. It's enormous.
Well,
You're like Santa Claus.
A little bit. A little bit.
your beard is bigger now than that picture, no?
That was just last weekend. What are you talking about?
Oh, oops.
It's like Puerto Rican Santa Claus.
What?
You like Puerto Rican Santa Claus.
No, what happened was the Santa Claus make it to the Tampa.
You should do that. Like Santa Claus. Act like your Santa Claus with Juan's voice, with Julio's voice. I couldn't fit through the chimney.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dallas Deadeye says, now do it as Christopher Walken. Oh, this comic is not for the faint of heart. This thing is packed to the gills with breakneck adventure, chilling mystery, and oh yeah, my favorite. I went to Michael Caine just now. My favorite thing.
You hanging out with Michael Caine too much, Elliot.
Man, Brian cracks me up with that, man. He every time he does it, I want to pee my pants. Every time. I never get tired of Michael Caine. It's getting to the point now where I'm starting to believe it's somebody else. When he does the thing, it cracks me up.
Because he's getting better and better at it every time he does it.
He does this thing when he starts doing it. He'll start to like, he'll drift into like almost like a sad voice, like okay, and then he starts to get angry at you. It's like he's bipolar. I love it.
Bipolar Michael Caine.
Yeah.
The voices are soy. Nasser, what's your problem? What's your problem? I got a new contribution. Let's see what that is.
Let me
Print
see how this
and
looks.
digital. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Oh wait, that followed a refund. Let's see what the refund was.
Mike, would you be upset if I told you I had to go in a few minutes?
Yeah.
No. I would
Be
just
very angry.
I would just end this stream.
Because I got to go get some medicine for my wife.
Oh, she's all right?
Yeah, she just takes has her prescription. I have to pick
Oh,
up.
okay. Okay.
Ooh, you are at 11,425.
What?
Ooh.
What? Yep. What? Yep.
What? Holy moly! What did we sell?
Let's see. Any
Better
early birds?
yet.
Another early bird.
All right.
I don't know what else.
When the storm hit, nobody knew what to call it. But then it turned around and said, "My name is Elliot."
I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Oh, bring in the monies.
Oh.
Kentron Yad says, I like the funny voices.
Hello, puppet.
Hello, puppet. Do you like the funny voices?
Sometimes I think to myself, I love a lovely bunch of coconuts. Remember when Benny Hill used to sing that song?
What
I
song?
remember Benny Hill.
I love a bunch of coconuts. So when they did it in the
Totally forgot about that.
when they did it in Lion King, I was like, what?
Did you guys see the trailer for The Lion King?
Yeah.
Disney's so fresh out of ideas, not even funny anymore.
Well, it's just The Lion King. I mean, honestly, I don't even know why they would revoice it. You're just
Yeah.
going to make the cartoon over again. And James Earl Jones plays the same part again, right?
Hmm.
Why bother revoicing it? Why not just
Use the same
translate
voices,
Yeah,
like remastered.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you're
probably
right.
True. Is he gonna do something more, more important to it or something?
Now they need to do Bambi.
Mike,
Yes.
my business partner Andy's in the chat. He says, Elliot, maybe you should make the early bird perk, change it to your featured perk.
Yes, you should.
Okay, I didn't think about it. You didn't tell me to do that.
I'm sorry. Do I have to tell you to do everything?
No, I just wanted to say that to you. Okay, so can I do that now, even though it's still?
Yes.
Really? This is so weird.
You can change your
thing.
featured perk at any time.
Oh, okay, good. So it's that's mutable, but everything else is.
Yeah.
All right, so, you guys say that, but I don't see the button for it.
Dan Montgomery says, dude, you should totally eat louder food. Perhaps try dry toast or corn chips.
He eats
Well,
corn chips sometimes. Actually, I was having corn chips earlier.
I know. I thought this was a corn chip friendly show.
This is a corn chip friendly, so go ahead. Munch away.
Okay, I don't see the.
It's at the top. It says select your featured perk.
Oh, is it under the? Okay, I know why. Okay, here we go. All right, early bird special it is.
Rock and roll. Thank
Now
you,
you-
Andy.
Now you don't have to
forgot
look
to
down
point that
there.
out. And I know we have to figure out everything for Elliot, so
I appreciate that. Thank you.
you're welcome. I'm here for you.
I know you are. Thank you, Mike. So what are some other? So don't forget, guys. Back Lone Star. What's this next one called again?
Soul of the Soldier.
Soul of the Soldier. There you are.
Yeah, you only had a month to memorize that.
Hmm.
No, I didn't. I just got the script last week.
Here's Mike promoting Doomkicker, and Elliot forgets Mike's campaign's
I
name.
know, right?
Oh, because it sounds like something else.
Don't forget to buy Dump Cracker.
Oh.
Okay. I saw your message, Muerte. I will definitely. We had talked about that before anyway. I'm sending you a bunch of stuff, Mike, for Muerte.
A bunch of stuff for him? Oh. You're sending it to me, and then I have to give it to him?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see, where is Lone Star at right now? I think it's so groovy now. Where were you at last time, Mike?
On Lone Star?
Yeah.
One
look at it. Don't look at it.
130783.
Oh, you're at 788.
Yay! I made $5.
Oh.
I need to get back to promoting that, I think.
Yeah. Do that for show.
Yeah.
Post show. And Critias, are you still up on this stuff?
Yeah, unfortunately, until I'm ready to ship.
Oh, why is that unfortunate? Are you still selling?
Because I want to hold the book in my hand already, and I want to smell it and taste it and read it.
Well, I got something for you too, so don't forget that.
Oh yeah. I actually forgot.
I ain't forgot about nothing. Nothing plus nothing means nothing.
Yeah, I forgot, man.
Right.
You gotta have
So
something if you want to dance with me.
Electric boogie.
All right. So
I just
how are we going out? We going out?
Yeah, I gotta get out.
All
All
right.
right. Let's.
Holy moly, guys! Thank you
let
so
me
much,
stop.
all
Hold
of
on.
you. Michael,
I
thank
just
you.
gotta finish.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Mike, Ellie, I gotta go. 'Cause my back is really killing me right now. So.
Fine then. Leave.
Okay, that's good.
All right, man.
All right, guys. Later.
Later, Russ.
All right.
Cheers.
So I don't know if you can see. I was doing the burlap because I'm putting way more detail into my burlap than you did into yours, you lazy bum.
Well, I'm still, still working on stuff. Oh, look at that! Whoa, look at that!
Burlap.
Beep boop.
Hey!
Oh, Nasser, we're closing the shop, man.
Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah.
Well, you heard us saying we were closing, and then you come in.
I was turning my computer on.
Oh,
That was a long computer.
I know, right? Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I got to start another show in 2.5 hours. Anyway. Oh wait, 5, 6, 1.5 hours?
What? Is that early already?
2.5.
No,
Right, you start at 10, right?
6, 7, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Dun, dun,
All right.
dun, dun, dun.
Well, thanks
Okay, then.
everybody for doom kicking,
I'm just checking to see. I'm
cold
refreshing.
kicking it live.
Well, again, thank you guys so much. We had a blast. Everybody, thank you so much. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again, but I'm very grateful to Mike for doing such a great service for me and allowing me to show up on his channel. And Credius, thank you for hanging out. Mr. Ben, for
Yes,
chilling
sir.
out with us for a while. Kyung, hanging out. I really appreciate all you guys. Thank you very much. And Nasser, I love you, Nasser.
Yeah,
Love you
better
too,
late than
Elliot.
never, Nasser.
Next time I see you in Chicago, I will be hugging you.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Trying
When's that
to-
going to be?
Not for a while. I'm not going to Chicago. All right.
Oh.
All right, good day. We'll see you guys all later on for Drawn and Quartered. Go pick yourself up some Doom Kicker.
And some Lone Star.
Solo the
And-
Soldier needs a better theme song. Bye.
And no Detective Dead.
Aww. Wah,
Yeah.
wah. And Detective Dead. Just know
Good.
whatever Nasser's selling at this. What are you selling now, Nasser?
The Eclipse Theater on Amazon.
Oh, yeah, don't get that.
Everyone get the Eclipse Theater.
Get the Eclipse Theater.
All
For
right.
your experience.
Endless Masterpiece Theater. If you get it, you can make endless Masterpiece Theater videos.
Say goodbye. Good night, sleep. All right, we're out.